Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Wild Beyond the Witchlight here on Dork Tales. Hope you're all doing well tonight out there in internet land. Hi, I'm your Dungeon Master. My name's Kelly. I'm an Aquarius. I use he and him as my pronouns, and I'm excited to be here tonight because tonight we are on episode 23 of Wild Beyond the Witchlight, as we are hopefully, in my opinion, finishing up the yawn segment of this adventure. Meaning it's just a real yawn, you know? It's a real sleepy time. That's not true at all. It's been pretty crazy. So folks, we're going to do some quick introductions, and then Christine's coughing. I thought I made her yawn.
No, you did make me yawn, and then that triggered a cough.
Okay.
You butt.
So it was a yaw. All right. Yaw, 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 yaw. All right, so let's do some introductions. Pass it around. Say hello, Christine. I made you yawn, so you go first.
All right. Well, hello, I'm Christine. I use she, her pronouns. I'm a Virgo, and tonight I am playing Gwendolwyne Shafra. You can call her Win. She is a human monk.
Nice. All right, pass over to Christa. What? What?
I just choked on spit as I was trying to breathe in to say anything.
How are you this bad at that?
I've been breathing for 36 years. You'd think I'd figure it out by now. I'm good. Hi, I'm Christa. I don't know how to breathe. I am a Scorpio. You can
The sexiest sign.
That's right, and the angriest.
That's true.
As anyone who knows me can tell you, I am the angriest person. Yeah, pretty much. It's on the inside though. You can use she, her, they, them pronouns for me, and I am playing Isaac Ronaldi of the Runigling, and he is our Leonin rogue.
Fantastic. Let's pass it down.
You're in customer service. I'm not surprised you're angry all the time.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, let's pass it down to Caitlin.
Hello, I'm Caitlin. I'm a Sagittarius. And tonight, I'll be playing Luthien, and everyone else did it.
I know.
I'll be playing.
I was going to say the sexiest sign again. I was thinking I should do that for everyone's sign, no matter what it is. Except for Taurus.
Okay, fair. No, I'm the, I don't know, the saltiest sign. Anyway, what am I even saying anymore? I'm really sick right now. I'm so sorry. I lost my throat. I lost my train of concentration, and then it just got derailed, and now it's everywhere. I'm playing Luthien Aradel, the high elf gunslinger of the party.
Well,
and even though I'm sick, I'm super excited to be here.
Thank you for sacrificing your everything for this.
Oh, it's all good.
True fact, tomorrow you're like for Netherdeep, that's actually the color you're going to be. Like you'll actually just be that pink from holding in coughs.
It's true. This is that's my secret.
I thought, well, you're wearing your secret cap.
I am. I sure am.
It's the dumbest joke. And finally, let's pass over to Robin.
Hello, I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns. I am a Leo, the lioniest sign.
It's true. You are.
I'm waiting for you to also say the sexiest.
Oh yeah, the sexiest sign.
God damn it! All right.
It's definitely the most self-important sign.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
I wasn't going to say that, but
I've dated Leos.
I was going to say, could I get like this as well?
that's what
Like,
they say.
Oh, sorry.
I feel like you decided this after mine.
Did you say you're a Virgo?
Yes.
Calling a Virgo the sexiest sign is a little ironic, but I'll allow it.
Why?
The sexiest sign, like freshly fallen snow, pure as a dove, a sexy dove. Anyway, Robin.
Yes, I'm playing Sarcyra Novis, aka Sassy, our tiefling clockwork sorcerer. Yeah, and I want to say thank you to the lovely, generous person that donated all those subs.
Thank you for all the subs. Also, I want to shout out Soul Omen in the chat right now because they put the best episode name. It could have been Yon Voyage.
Yeah.
And I'm so salty that I didn't do that. I got really like, if you were watching the stream and you saw my face kind of pinch up in anger, it's because I was mad at myself.
Oh.
Yes.
Yon
And
So that was
Voyage.
Shoba 72. Thank you for the
this up.
Was it? Thank you so much. It was fantastic. And Soul, yeah, Tesla was the hatoful boyfriend for pigeons. It's true. All right. So was there? I don't know why pigeons are on the table. Does somebody say pigeons? We're talking about.
You said dove.
Oh, it's true.
Oh.
And I got a video recommended to me where Adam Ragusi was talking about cooking squab,
Okay.
which is just pigeon with a fancy name. So, you know, it's been a thing.
Yes.
Anyway, folks, we are very on task tonight. So tonight we are going to be going through Yon. And before we do that, I just have a couple quick announcements, real quick ones. Quick reminder that this weekend we are not having games as normal here on Dork Tales. In fact, we are participating with Onyx Path Publishing for Onyx Path Publishing Con, OPP Con, which is going to do a channel overtake on Friday, Saturday, and some Sunday. You should definitely come and check out what we have in store, though, because we're going to be broadcasting all of the games that are owned by Paradox Interactive, that Onyx Path writes for and publishes and things like that, which is all of the World of Darkness, Chronicles of Darkness, and Exalted, and other games like that. So all of those licenses are on the channel. You should come and watch them. I am not running all of them. I'm running 2 games, a Mage the Victorian Age game. That's at 11 or 12. It's on the schedule, but 12 Pacific here, and then immediately after that I'm running Ghost Hunters. However, you can find me throughout the weekend all over. I'll be playing all over the place. Robin's joining me for a game on Saturday night where we're playing They Came From Beyond the Grave, which is a slasher horror comedy game based on like 1970s VHS tapes that your parents wouldn't let you watch when you were a kid. It sounds great. I'm really excited. So I hope you come out and enjoy those. It's going to be a lot of fun. Those will be in the video on demand portion on Twitch for a while. But when those expire, unless I run the game myself, it will not be uploaded to the Dork Tales YouTube because I am not the owner of that game episode. So, however, the games I run, the Mage game and the Ghost Hunters game, they'll be up eventually on the YouTube. So, yeah. That's what I have there. So we're running that this weekend, and then we'll be back to life as normal beyond that. And what other announcements do we have? Wednesday night, Shards of Nirn is finally back after about a month off. And it is, according to our wiki's calculation, our 100th episode. So you should come and a 100th episode of the Shards of Nirn, that is, not of everything. This is like our 600th episode. But you should come out and check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And was there anything else that we need to mention? Anybody?
I put something to you in the Zoom chat.
Oh, did you? Okay. I saw
Yes.
a blinking light. So also I got an email a little while ago for a film festival over on the East Coast that is starting to do like best podcast and best actual play tabletop game things. And I've been asked by one of the organizers of the festival to submit Dork Tales. However, they have a lot of really specific categories. Things like, like pretty basic ones like best game master in a game, but also like most surprising moment player to characters, most surprising moment characters to, not players to character, player to dungeon master, most surprising dungeon master to characters, things like that. So I put together a Google form to try to collect some of your thoughts. So if you have some time, I'd love it if you could go ahead and fill this out. We're going to pop it in the Twitch chat right now, and I will do my best to link it in with the video. Google form. And I have to submit that by Friday night, so basically. So if you could do that sometime in the next couple days, that'd be fantastic. I think we got about 20 people that have already done it, and I would love to win something.
That'd be awesome. Also, I went to go look to find the Google Forms thing, and it's in our broadcast spoilers on our Discord. I'm gonna pin it.
Cool. Sounds good.
But also, I already noticed that Professor Multiverse has already put a meme in for this episode because they
Is it about the sexiest signs?
Yes, you get the sexiest sign. You get the sexiest
okay.
sign.
Yes.
You get the
All right.
sexiest sign.
Big thank you to Professor Multiverse, our meme guy. I also wanted to do a quick thank you to the people who upkeep our wiki. There is not a single week that goes by that I do not get a like a half dozen emails, usually updating Luthien Aradel. For some reason, it's always Luthien's that pops up first in
That's
my
probably
inbox.
me.
Is that you that updates that? Okay, then
Sometimes I update my own.
Then
But maybe they update mine too. I
Maybe.
don't know, but I do as well.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. But I also want to thank Trizelta, our Wikilord, and our brand new Wikilord, who I have dubbed a new Wikilord today. Random Equinox, you are now an official Wikilord as well. We have 2 Wikilords. May there never be a civil war. And Random is a incredibly devoted and an awesome person. So thank you so much, Random Equinox, for all that you do. And I also know you're very humble, so I will restate this. I put it in the chat earlier, but if you don't like being a Wikilord on par with Roselta, you can be a Wiki Marquis and he can be a Wiki Duke. Okay, if that's what you really need to feel good about this. But you're all lords. You're all better than the Wiki Peons. Wiki Peonia. I got nothing. Anyway. All right, so
Wikipeon just sounds dirty.
it does. We should do a meme page in our wiki.
To be a wiki surf instead.
Wiki surf, wiki turf. Okay.
The Strixhaven ad is up for everybody to go watch.
That is a quick reminder that, folks, if you have not gone, it is our channel header on Twitch, YouTube, a slightly modified one on YouTube and Twitch because they have to be shorter. And the full video is over on YouTube right now. You can watch the trailer for the game that Christa's going to be running in a little over first games in 2 months.
Have we announced Session 0?
Session 0 is going to be broadcast to the patrons on patreon.com/dorktales on the 26th of June. And the game 1's going to be on like the 1st, I think, of August.
Of August, I think that's right, yeah.
Yeah. The art has been commissioned.
Yep.
We'll start releasing things. I have bought a pointless number of things on AliExpress to bling myself up with. It is going to be...
I finally got my sewing machine. I cleared off my table. Costumes are going to start real soon. I'm going to try to go to Dresso tomorrow.
Nice.
I heard snowing machine and not sewing machine, and my
snowing
brain
machine has
broke.
arrived.
Welcome back to Rime of the Frost Maiden here on Dork Tales.
Joke's on you. I'm running Rime of the Frost Maiden again.
Well, you're running it?
Vistro's back.
Yeah.
When are you
Did you
running
know?
it?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm not. I'm
okay. I
kidding.
thought you were running it on the side. I was like, you don't have time for that.
No, God, I don't have time for that.
You do not have time for that.
No.
See,
there are not enough hours in the day.
CA Summit, we're doing it for you. We're doing it for you on your birthday. So happy birthday.
Yeah.
And you're on the Patreon, so you can watch live. So hey, there you go. So folks, that'll be on the Patreon coming out in early August. And it's going to be bi-weekly, but I think we're bunching it up so that people can like have their birthdays off. So it's going to be a weird schedule for the first little bit. And then it's going to be released on Twitch and YouTube a few months later. Once we have a backlog. And we're also going to be finally getting together in July and doing our recordings of the Dork Tales podcast, which will be great. And we'll be on a similar release schedule. We'll be releasing every week on Patreon, hopefully. And for those of you on the Patreon, thank you so much for sticking around. I love seeing we still have 80 people there. That is wonderful. For those who left us this month, thank you so much for your support up to this point. Really, I mean it honestly. Hate to see you go, but love to have you in the first place. The behind the scenes podcast is coming. We've just been crazy busy, and I have recorded other podcasts that you haven't heard yet because they are things that need to be processed and edited for other things. I got too many plates spinning. I'm in 7 games this weekend.
And running most of them, I'm sure.
I'm only running 2.
Oh.
This is why I said okay. I said yes to them because I get to play in a game that Matthew Dawkins is running. And I was
Cool.
like, all right, I'll play in a B horror movie. Apparently we're going to a cabin.
Ooh,
Potentially in the woods.
exciting.
Yeah. All right. So, with that, if there's anything else, we should start. Last time on Wild Beyond the Witchlight, you confronted the hag known as Bitter End. Endelyn put up a quick fight, trying to escape after doing a bit of damage, but mostly suffering from gunshots and radiant blasts and punches, as well as the baleful glow of the false eclipse created by glister and gleam. However, the canny hag was able to escape, almost making it into her own inner sanctum before a bullet from Luthien's gun cut her down, dissolving her into nothing more than smoke and tar. You proceeded to investigate the entirety of the Mother Horn slowly. We're working your way through it, probably getting about 50% through it, scavenging for things. Wynn found her luck in the form of a loaded die. And that, by the way, when that loaded die functions as a loaded die as per the actual item, which means that it is a d6 that when Wynn rolls, not when Christine rolls, when Wynn rolls, she can choose what number it rolls.
I'm slightly offended that I was given a loaded die.
Well, I couldn't think
Slightly.
of I couldn't think of anything else that, because your luck was a customized thing, right? Everybody else got one. It was like, oh, if you lost height, you get an extending pole. If you lost your creativity, you get the pipe of smoke creatures. But for you and Luthien, it was like Luthien's didn't make any sense because it was an item that only works on the material plane. So we fudged it. But for yours, it was like luck, and I was like, what the hell? You know, I was like, I give you a luck stone, but that's way more powerful than the others and doesn't really, like, what I love about all of these is that they're predominantly very petty items. It's like, I just wanted to make cool things in the air with smoke, so I stole someone's creativity. That's like, you know, you stole someone's digestive tract because you wanted cool shoelaces, you know? It's like, not great stuff. Anyway, it was the best one I could have. I apologize. I hope you're not that bothered.
No, I'm just making a mention of it.
Okay. All right. As you were going through, you found a room where goblins were being transmogrified into screaming masks. Only the use of dispellation magic seemed to be able to return them to normal. You made a bit of a gruff there at the Darkling that was handling the procedure. And after a bit of intimidation, we're able to convince them that it was probably in their best interest to not be there. They left. And as you were choosing to leave the room some 5-10 minutes later, after investigating, checking around, and freeing the goblins that were still alive and corporeal as flesh beings, you heard the sound of scraping and clomping coming down the hallway through the main library that you had passed through to reach here. As you stepped out and looked over, you saw a menagerie. A tremendous wedding cake, a stuffed golem, an elf king statue, an owlbear statue, a coffin walking on its lower extremities, clump, 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 a gate, a big one, like a portcullis style, a stovepipe, a stuffed boar, and in the center of this, the woman who you probably would recognize as the only human woman here, and with the attitude that Elkhorn described the one known as Charme or Skylla having. Long blue-black hair bound tightly at the top of her head in a bun, as well as a flowing green dress with a lace-up bodice. A fan and a staff dangling from her hands, crackling with magic. As you looked at her, she raised a hand to the side of her cheek and drew down a helmet made of the skull of a saber-toothed tiger. She drove her staff into the ground, her outfit completely changing, deep war paint lines of purple appearing on either of her eyes, and a robe made of what looked like the leather from a bat's wing, with a mantle of red and gold, appeared on her with a flash. So, you think that it's up to you to try to take down Endlin? Wait until she hears this! Get her, boys! She says, gesturing to the walking props that charge you. And I'm going to need an initiative roll.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, nice first roll. Out the
Alright.
gate, Sassy.
Okay, so, all right, go ahead and pop them in the chat, and I will check. Okay, this makes it so easy when I don't have to worry about dex bonuses. Holy God.
We all rolled real good.
Yeah,
Yup.
except me.
Even in 13 is our lowest. That's
Honestly,
not even that bad.
you rolled
That's fair.
pretty
Mine's
good. I rolled
usually
pretty
in
good
single
too.
digits.
Okay, so, okay, Sassy and Win are tied at 22. Then I have Isaac at 21.
22 actually, sorry. 19 plus 3 is 22. I can't
Okay,
math.
you're all three tied at 22. Then we have, I'm going to go down the list, Elf King statue. Then we have Owl Bear. Then we have 18, 18, 18. I rolled 4 18s. Gate, Stove, Pipe, and then Skylla, Luthien, Coffin, Wedding Cake. Oh, the Wedding Cake should have gone first. The Boar. Okay, and I think I'm running out of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, what'd I forget? Stovepipe, Gate, Coffin, Elf King, Golem. Okay, I'm going to refer to things by what they are. If it's something like a golem or a boar, it is obviously stuffed. This is not an actual golem, but it sure looks like one. In fact, maybe it is a golem. You don't know. They are going to clomp, clomp, clomp their ways toward you, and magical energy is going to bounce back and forth from Skylla's staff tip to her hand. And a quick reminder.
So cool.
Love it. I love it so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, sorry I didn't have the image prepped for everybody, but okay. Poop, poop, poop. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, top of the initiative, there's an explosion of energy, and let's head to the field. All right, as you do this, we're going to start Sassy, Wen, or Isaac. Who wants to go first?
Would it behoove either of you to get advantage?
No. So I'm good with going last of 3.
Okay. Sarcyra, does it help you to have advantage?
It does.
Okay. In that case, if you guys are cool, then Isaac will go first, and then I can,
Sure.
rather than use my sneak attack, I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Isaac, from the back of everyone, will say, "God, you people really have only seen like 2 plays. You're so over dramatic." And he'll shoot his hand crossbow at what's her name?
Okay. All right, go ahead and make me an attack roll, please.
Oh, these new dice I just bought at the game shop in town really like me. I've rolled a 19 and an 18 so far.
Oh, crap. Really?
So that's gonna be like 27.
27 is going to hit. Roll me damage.
Cool. And my hand crossbow is a d6. 2 plus dex is just 5 damage.
Okay.
But it will hopefully distract them enough for me to use my bonus action to give Sarcyra the help action.
Nice. So how do you do that? Just kind of be like, hey, 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 good job.
I'll shoot it down, which will hopefully kind of like spread them apart. I don't know who Sarcyra is going to attack, but hopefully it'll sort of scatter them. My idea is that shooting the thing will scatter them and knock her a little bit off guard, so that Sarcyra has more of a chance.
Okay. There's a as your bolt flies through the air and is going to skim across the side of the headdress that she is wearing, cutting her cheek, and she's going to reel back from it in shock. What? You furry bitch!
Original.
All right. So you are going to do that. Then Sassy, you're up.
Perfect. So Sassy is going to spend I'm gonna spend my last sorcery points doing this. So Sassy is going to be doing quick casting or quicken spell to do a bonus action and to cast haste as a bonus action, but she's also using sorcery points to twin spell that. So Luthien and
Oh god.
Win. Tassy's going to touch you. You are both hasted. You both have a +2 to your AC and get an extra action per turn. Your speed is doubled, and you have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Wait, doubled?
Haste on a monk is gross.
I have 110 feet of movement speed
Your
then.
speed is
Holy
doubled.
shit.
And then I'm going to
no.
cast Firebolt at her.
Okay.
Just for fun, which I get advantage from Isaac.
Oh god. Okay, do it. Do it.
16?
16 is gonna be a hit.
Sweet, alright. 2d10 fire damage. 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. Sounds good. Your
And then she's
firebolt.
gonna like pat them and be like, get in there. To both Luthien and Win.
Okay, your firebolt is going to streak past Skylla, who's going to shriek and duck. Oh, it's in my hair! It's in my hair! I would remind everyone that this character came from a D&D cartoon, if I'm not mistaken. So she's gonna be fun. Win, it's your turn. What do you do?
Okay, I have a quick question to clarify.
Okay.
So, haste says that you gain an additional attack. Is that just like a singular attack that
It's a
doesn't get
singular
affected by my
attack.
extra attack feature?
It is not an additional attack phase, it's an additional attack.
Cool.
Which means
Okay.
that I think you get like 5 around with Flurry.
I can't do that. I have no key points.
Okay, well still, basically you have Flurry of Blows.
However, that
then.
does give me 3 attacks per round.
Remember that I believe as a monk you can do an offhand attack as a bonus action.
Though it is, Kelly, it doesn't say attack, it says an additional action on each of its turn. That action can be used to
Oh.
take the attack.
Oh,
A one weapon attack only, sorry.
I
Yeah.
have... Yeah, because it says 1 weapon attack, but
Yeah.
is that... Does that count with my extra attack, which means...
this is icing.
I think the way that it works is you can take 1 attack. It's only 1 punch additional, but if you had key points, you can use key points to then flurry again, I think.
Because the way extra attack is worded
Mm-hmm.
is that you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action.
So, just to clarify very quickly, this is an additional attack, not an additional attack action.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So,
Okay, so I'm getting 3 attacks then per turn.
yes, but you
right
could
now.
also, I believe you could also spend a bonus action to attack with your offhand. As a monk. I believe
As like
so.
an offhand weapon attack, which anybody can do, but you
Yeah.
can just do it with no weapon.
But you're a monk, so you automatically have
Yeah.
like extra punchy power. So theoretically,
Okay, it's not written anywhere, I don't think.
Do your 3 attacks, and I will do some digging and see if
yeah,
you can.
please
get
do.
it.
Please
You
do.
can make 1 unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Yeah. So you could
There
do
you
that as
go.
well.
So you can do 4 attacks.
So you can do 4 attacks. You basically have flurry of blows.
Haste.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
do
gonna
it. Do
roll
it.
4 d20s.
Okay, so what are you doing first?
I guess I will move up to... Okay, so are these reddish, orangey squares the furniture?
Yeah, all the things that
The
say
attacking
prop.
furniture? They...
They do if you zoom in. They say prop. The red circles.
They're very wee.
Oh, you have
yeah,
to
red
really
circles with
zoom in.
gold,
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Like
map is very
115%. Okay. I see.
And you, but you have mobility, don't you?
I do, but that's only if you've attacked.
So if you attack the wedding cake, though, you can rush in and attack everything else that you want without taking opportunity attacks.
Well, I was wondering, with how far apart these
These
guys
are all
is
10
that
feet,
5
yeah.
feet or more between them? Could I go between them and hit her?
You could try.
Oh, it's kind of within 5 feet, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's within 5
Yeah.
feet of reach. They're all spaced out to kind of protect her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I could hit that one and then hit her.
You could.
Yeah.
So basically, all
for
that
it.
you need to do is when you make the melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke attacks from that creature.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you
So I guess I'll just pummel whatever this is right next to me.
Okay, so rushing forward, the owlbear statue rises up to strike you, and make me an attack. How many times are you hitting it?
I'm hitting all.
Okay.
Okay. That's 2 nat 20s.
Okay.
And an 18 and a 16.
Okay. Go
That's
ahead.
not adding anything to them.
Go ahead. Roll me damage.
So I think those are all hits.
So yeah, 18, 16 plus your attack bonus. Yes, those are hits.
Okay. And my damage bonus is my dex mod. Okay, so 16
made them
damage
gross.
base. That's just my bonus for 4 attacks.
Okay, it's still up on that, but roll me damage. I doubt it will be in a minute.
Okay, 10 from the non-crits.
Okay.
12 from one crit.
Okay.
And 12 from the other crit.
Okay, so as you are standing there, the owlbear looms forward and kind of lashes down at you. How do you want to do this with the owlbear?
One sec. So that was 24, 34. Holy shit.
Do you...
I think Wynn just like pummels it so fast, like that kind of JoJo sort of like speeding fist thing.
Can you
it just vaporizes.
Can you do me a favor? Just say "ora" a bunch of times in a row.
Ara, ara, ara.
No, not "ara, ara." That's different.
No, I said aura.
Okay, so you're gonna hit it so much that it's gonna basically evaporate into just this cloud of cotton mist. Similarly to what happens when our dog gets a hold of a toy. So basically, you've become our dog, Christine. Good job.
Okay, and I have a lot of movement, so I'm gonna move around this wall then and be in place to like come up behind these other things.
Okay, ducking around the side of the bookcase, you are going to find some shelter. The Elf King is going to... Let me just check my speed.
Oh, actually, one second. Is any of this stuff flying?
None of it is flying. It is all walking.
I'm gonna climb the ceiling then.
Because you have spider climb on.
Because I still have spider climb active.
Okay. All right. So pummeling that, you're going to turn around and just run up the wall. Crap. Okay. What is my speed? Why can I never find my speed? There we go. Oh, that's less speed than I was hoping. Boop. All right. So the Elf King is going to kind of leer in your general direction. It cannot get very far, but it is going to clomp, 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 and kind of block the entrance. The wedding cake is going to move around to flank Skylla and protect her. The stuffed golem is going to move up there. The gate. How tall is the ceiling here? 1 second. Okay.
Or at the very least, I'll perch on top of the bookshelf or something.
Oh, I mean, if you ran back to the wall, you could run up it.
Yeah, well, I just wondered if you were saying how high the ceiling was, so I was just like, oh, okay, well...
Let me check that real quick. This is one of the only rooms where it doesn't have a normal-sized ceiling. No, they actually don't say in this one. That's handy. Just checking real quick at the start. Let's predict. So 45-foot stone balcony. Okay. Mother horn.
Just the Flash, like running up a wall. Just can't even see her.
Just kind of crouching like Spider-Man, just hanging out on the
Okay,
ceiling.
the ceiling is 15 feet high. Here.
Sweet, I will hang out up there.
Okay.
And then I can just drop on them from above.
Yeah, so I'll say you could theoretically just run up the bookshelf and reach up. The gate is going to jump and try to take a swing at you. Because it is tall. Is going to try. What's your armor class?
Well, that's 22. And I believe I have other dodges. No.
I have a 19 though, and that's pretty impressive considering this is a like an animated gate going. It kind of hops and tries to clamp at you and just fails. But man, you gotta give it you got to be a little impressed at it for trying. The stovepipe is going to shuffle over your direction, but does not have enough movement to try to jump up at you. So it will just kind of get caught there, right next to you there. Skylla is going to look what's going on. Fight them harder, you fools! I'm not going to make this easy on you. One moment. Oop. Okay, what's my range on this? Perfect. Okay. All right, so she is going to wave her hands around and fire a bolt down the hallway at you all, which means that I need you all to do me a favor as suddenly a cube of dust is going to explode next to you, littering you with violent, bloody, reddish purple light. Each of you, please do me a favor and make me a dexterity save.
Yeah. And what did you say about that with haste? Was it
You
dex?
have advantage.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I don't know
Let's
why
go.
I just rolled advantage, so I'm just gonna redo that because I rolled advantage. That's not great, Sassy. 10. I'm gonna use my determination to do 13.
Dex.
You suck.
Save. So dirty
Did you just
20.
say you suck to me?
30-20? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Isaac, what'd you get?
Disadvantage.
25.
Okay, so there is a... And you're all just going to kind of step out of the way of the falling fairy fire.
Look at that.
Sassy, a little bit gets on your foot, but you're going to be able to scrape it off on the wall. Kind of like dog
Yeah.
poop.
Yeah. Sassy's just gonna like look down at her foot and go, ugh.
God, she
Fucking
can't even
something.
do pyrotechnics.
She is going to shriek in rage and not do much, actually.
Isaac can't actually cast Vicious Mockery, but he's trying.
He's trying. He's trying.
It's a good attempt, really.
He needs to meet up with Keiko. Keiko will teach him.
Aw.
Just take a
Cool.
level in bar just for Vicious Mockery.
Yeah.
All right. So that is what she is going to do. Now we are down at Luthien. Luthien, it's your turn. What do you do?
Okay, let me see here. So I was going to... They're blocking the way now. I'm going to pew-pew at the two props up here.
Okay. Go ahead.
And pew, another one, because I can.
Because you've got boom, boom.
Because I got boom, boom. Boom, boom,
Boom,
boom.
boom, boom, boom. I want
Boom,
you.
boom, 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 boom. Yeah. All right,
Everybody's got
let's
boom,
do
boom,
it.
boom stuck in their head now.
Hell yeah.
I forgot.
Okay, sorry.
I'll tell you something funny during the break.
Okay,
There's nothing- All right.
Oh, I can't remember what I add to
It
it.
has not displaced, unfortunately, the Peacemaker.
Yeah, the Peacemaker theme
Theme
song
song.
is very much stuck in my head too.
Oh. 17 for the first one.
That's gonna be a hit.
I wasn't doing sharpshooter, I'm sorry. I didn't say I was, so I'm not.
Okay, the first one will not be sharpshooter.
No.
It's your second one.
The second one will be, though, because thanks for reminding me, because I'm great at D&D. Do you want me to do my damage for the first one first, though?
Sure.
Okay. Bacha. Oh, 6. Plus 12. It's gonna be a 12.
Nice. All right.
Piercing. Pew.
12 piercing. All right. You fire two shots out that are gonna erupt into. Are you shooting the golem or the elf king?
Let's see. Golem first, probably.
Okay, the golem is going to kind of like.
Wait, no. Oh, no, Elf King first.
The Elf
Sorry.
King?
He looks scrawnier, I think.
So he does, but he has one of those like weird Lord of the Rings scimitar sticks. He's whoosh, and whips it up as he approaches. It looks like it's made of wood. Probably still not going to feel good if he hits you with it. But you're going to
Fair.
fire two shots in. What do you say?
Oh, so I only shot one so far.
Oh, sorry. Go. And what'd you do damage?
12 damage.
Okay,
So one
it-
shot. So
it
I was
is-
doing one shot and then
It is damaged, but still up.
nice. And then I'm gonna try to sharpshooter it
Okay, do
because I
it.
hit the first time. So, yeah.
I thought
Let's
Robin
go.
was correcting what the name of the thing was.
Oh, nice.
What?
21.
21 is
Rolled
a
an
hit.
18. Nice. So that's gonna be boop 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 boop. 20 points of piercing damage.
What?
20 points of
Oh.
piercing damage. Okay, you are going to blow its weapon completely off. You're going to blow its other arm off, leaving it as an armless Elf King statue with half its head intact. And it's going to kind of like look at you, look back at Skylla, look back at you, kind of like I'm not sure what it should do.
Oh,
Don't you get another haste attack?
I
get
get
a-
one more attack because of haste. Yeah, I'm gonna aim for the head.
Okay, sounds good.
Get wrecked. 19 on the die. I should
19.
have sharpshooter.
Okay, how do you want to do this? It has one hit point left. How do you want to do
Nice.
this?
It's nice to meet you. Good night. And she'll blow its head off.
Its
Now
mouth
that
is
is
going to
how you do a finishing line.
its mouth is going to drop before you kill it like a nutcracker. Just
Nice.
and then
Nice.
it explodes into a bunch of shrapnel. The golem is going to kind of like look at the exploded Elf King statue, look at you, narrow
You're
its
next,
eyes.
buddy.
It narrows its eyes with this kind of like creaking wood sound, like someone stepping on a stair, like, and then like brushes some of its ally off its shoulder. Okay.
Ed, do I get a grit point because
Yeah, you killed
I
something.
Killed it. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
The coffin is going to hold its position. The boar is going to move forward. Behind Skylla, when you're kind of busy at the moment, but if you were paying attention, you'd see that there was a small goblin, what looks like Taylor, cowering at the ground by her feet going, he is not going to do a damn... Actually, he's going to try to escape. One sec. He botched. He's going to try to crawl away, and she's going to kick him in the ass and knock him over, kind of pinning him to the ground. Where do you think you're going? We're in this for the long haul. All right. Wedding Cake is holding an action. Boar is holding an action. And, yeah, I think that's probably accurate. Okay, top of the initiative. We are back with Sassy, or Win, or Isaac.
Should Win or Sarcyra, do you want advantage or should I give it to Luthien?
Either. Yeah, give it to Luthien. They have more.
Cool.
Oh, I
All
don't
right.
have haste though.
Well, exactly. You've got haste, so you might as well get that
Oh.
extra one as a as advantage, and you do insane damage if you get anything.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. Do it.
yeah,
Give it
you
to
guys, Win and Sarcyra go first.
All right.
I can just drop down on these ones and attack them right now.
Yep, you absolutely can.
Sure, I'll do that.
All right, so leaping down, are you attacking the gate or the stovepipe, or are you splitting?
I think I'll split 2 attacks each.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Unfortunately, no crits,
Okay,
but I think these all hit.
probably. These things don't have the... Yeah, actually. Oh, no.
22 is my lowest.
20, those are all hits then.
Okay.
I think I might have allowed a hit through that was slightly below my armor class, because I thought my armor class was 17. Oh well, I'll just make it evil next time. All right.
Okay. So 19 to one of them.
Okay. Which one is that? The gate or the stovepipe?
Let's say the gate.
Okay. The gate is not bloodied, but splintered. We'll say splintered.
And 18 to the other one.
Okay, so the stovepipe is going to take 18. And it is also splintery as well, as you're going to drop to the ground and attack both of them. What are you doing with the rest of your action?
Then I'm gonna GTFO back up the ceiling.
Okay. That sounds good to me. So, GTFOing back to the ceiling, that's going to be Sassy or Isaac's turn.
Sassy is going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to sacrifice one of my first level spell slots for some more sorcery points, and then I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb, twin spell it, and because I was reading it, I can cast it at any creature I want within like the spells distance, so it's different than I was reading if it was like the lightning caster, but it's not. So I'm going to target the prop that's still in front of us blocking the door. I can't remember which one that was.
It's the golem.
The golem. Okay, so I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at the golem, and then as well I'm going to attack Skylla.
Okay, one for each.
Yep.
Okay, so give me the golem first.
Yeah, so that's what I was asking. So I'm guessing I do separate.
So they're
rolls
they're separate attack rolls.
Okay, cool. That's what I was gonna ask. All right, so for the golem, off. That's a bosh, my friends.
Okay, who's in front of you? Nobody. But let's just. You know what's gonna happen? Okay, cool. Okay, that's enough. What's your damage for that?
And I was gonna ask, because I choose what damage it is. Do these things look like they're like flammable, or do they look like
So
they're all like a mixture of stuff, or they're all like
they're basically like props. They're like set props. So I'd say that wood is probably a thing, but but there is a lot of metal mixed in.
Okay, I'm gonna use acid damage.
Okay, sounds
for the
good.
Chromatic Orbs.
Okay, and make me a roll against Skylla.
Well, did you want the damage for the?
What's the damage dice for your? It's D10.
And it's 3d8.
3d8. Okay, cool. So go ahead and make an attack on Skylla.
Okay.
Oh God.
That is a 19.
That will hit. Roll me damage.
Okay. Oh, that's not terrible. 16 points of acid damage to her.
Okay, 16 points of acid damage. All right, so as you twin spell this, you're going to summon 2 orbs of acid and send them shooting. One flies at the golem and over its head, slamming into Skylla across the way. The other flies at the golem. The golem is going to look at you as you are summoning these things, is going to reach down, pick up the Elf King's arm, and is going to bat it back into you with a baseball swing that does you 22 points of acid damage.
What the friggin' frick? Okay.
I rolled 886. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Sorry about that, bro.
Fuck.
I even rolled to see if I hit you with it.
Could I Probably would have worked because it was a botch, but I was wondering if I could hellish rebuke
No. Because technically you'd be hellish rebuking yourself, so
myself.
yes.
Can. That's what I was wondering. Okay, cool.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Hellish rebuke yourself.
Oh my goodness.
I won't hellish rebuke myself.
All right.
I should have chosen fire as that because I would have had half damage to myself.
I mean, you should have, but you didn't. And I appreciate your. I think you knew that something like this was coming, and you still chose the high road, and I'm proud of you.
I knew what you were doing. I briefly forgot that tieflings were resistant to fire.
I thought that's why you were asking, but okay, cool.
No, I was doing it to like if they had a vulnerability to something, if they were.
I was like tricky tiefling player, huh?
No, I was doing acid to like trying to figure out what would they be vulnerable, not to myself. No, I didn't even think about myself.
All right, so that's going to hit you, and then all right, you have no concentration spells on. Oh, you do. I need you to make me a roll to keep haste.
Yep. Which I get advantage on because Warcaster.
Oh, dang.
But if you fail...
Yeah.
Yes, I know. It's a 19, so I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
Oof.
Yeah, because I needed an 11.
All right. So then it is... If that's done with you, then it's Isaac's turn.
Fabulous. Isaac is going to step ahead of to walk around and get in front of Sarcyra since she has been damaged, and look down at, what was her name? I want to call her Skrillex, and it's not Skrillex. What's the...
A little bit.
Skylla.
Skylla.
Like-
Got
like
it. Okay, I
she's-
mean, come on, it's close.
I think I called her Skylla last game, but I checked the pronunciation guide before game today just to be.
Skylla. Is gonna look at Skylla while he holds up his crossbow at the golem over here, and he's gonna say,
Sometimes to be a good director, you have to let your cast do as they will.
and will shoot the golem. Look back at Luthien.
And say once more with feeling.
To give Luthien advantage. Nice. All right, make me an attack roll on the golem.
Uh, 15.
15 is not going to hit.
That's okay.
It's going to go and just kind of like stick in the side of the golem's chest. It's going to look down and kind of pluck it out like a rose. Hold it up and...
I made you a hole, Luthien.
Perfect.
All right. Now it is my turn again. Good news. All right. The gate and the stovepipe, I've been checking their stats. So while they don't have a climbing speed, that does mean that they can move... at half speed, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Cost an extra bullet. Cool. Sounds good. Both the gate and the stovepipe are going to lunge up and attack you. Which hopefully will work. What was your AC? 22?
Yes.
Damn, that was close. That was real good. That was like a 19. Oh, that was a 20. Damn it. Okay. Okay, a 20 and a 17, 20 and a 17. They're getting close. They're getting real close. A stovetop is, like, the stove is going to, like, almost, like, it's going to brush some of the hair that's dangling down. Kind of jumping up and down at you.
Win will make faces at them. Just kind of...
All right, Skylla's turn. Skylla is going to... Sorry, just double checking. Fantastic. That is 120 feet, and is this... Okay. You think you're really clever, don't you? Well, you're not. You're a big stupid head. See, I can make quips too. And it's going to raise her staff and point it at you. And I need all three of you to make me a wisdom save.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think I made it.
I don't think I made it either.
19.
Okay, Luthien, you're fine.
Yes.
Sassy?
11.
Nope.
Thank you.
Isaac?
I just got determination.
Nope.
Not for me.
It happened afterwards.
All right, fine.
And
That's
Isaac,
a
what you...
4.
A 4. That is not going to be that. So you'll have it for next. There is going to be a swirling hypnotic pattern that weaves through the air in front of you. It persists for a moment and then vanished. Oh, sorry. Also, Caitlin, you would have advantage on this anyway. But so on a save, both of you are charmed.
Oh.
While charmed, you are incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
It wasn't even
Actually, it was kind of funny.
Good.
It was kind of... See, I told you I'm funny! Yeah, Luthien, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot this golem.
Okay.
Gonna shoot him. Gonna shoot him. Oh, sorry. The advantage you said you gave me.
That will still apply.
Sleepy lion. How many times? Just once? The first one?
It gives you on your first.
My first one. All right, let's go. Let's sharpshoot. Sharpshoot it. Right into the soft spot he made for me. All right, let's go. It's not a crit. But that's that 17, which actually I don't think hits. So I'm gonna use my determination.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Because he didn't tell me whether it did or not, so I could do that.
It's true. I didn't say it. I did not say it.
You didn't say anything. I was still talking. I said it myself. So.
Okay.
Okay. So that was a sharpshooter. That's gonna be. Whoa! I could have rolled better, but that's okay. 18.
18 will hit.
Oh, hold on. No,
or is that 18
sorry.
damage?
18 damage.
Oh, damn. All right.
Sorry.
That's okay. Isaac, you've had determination brought back for you as well. 18 damage. Okay. All right, the golem is going to take it on the chin. It's still up.
All right. Let's not sharpshooter this time.
It's going to take it literally on the chin. Its jaw is going to blow off.
Oof. Huzzah! Oh, I rolled a 19. So that's I should have sharpshoot. No, I don't know. Anyway, that's 27.
27? Okay. The 27
yes.
damage?
To hit.
Okay. Yes, that is absolutely
hit. Okay. That's better. And then that's 14 damage piercing.
Okay, 14 damage of piercing.
And then we're going to try to sharpshooter one more time.
Ooh, okay, you are going to blow a hole in its chest. Yeah, you got determination back. It is barely hanging on because this is how it works with you. You keep hitting them down to one.
Keep going! Keep going! Oh my god! Keep going! My dice rolls are a little... Let's go! Oh, I rolled a 19! So
okay,
I'm
that's
not
a hit.
Use my
how do you
determination. Want... Well, okay, so I rolled a 19, but it'd be a 22, just to say. Okay, anyway.
Do you want to use your determination?
No.
Okay. How do you want to do this? How does it look when you blow this guy away?
She's probably gonna aim center mass, and because it's a golem, it's just gonna burst.
Okay.
But I do want to say that would be 21 points of piercing damage.
21 points of piercing damage?
So,
yeah. Damn. It's going to explode into splinters. And... Okay. Oh, that's going to be...
Point of order.
Yes.
Yeah.
Question. Because it probably would have messed up this, but I realized... Does incapacitated mean that I drop my concentration on haste?
I do not believe it does. So the way that incapacitation is worded is that you cannot take actions or bonus actions.
Okay. Cool. I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to... I realized because usually incapacitated goes with like going
let's just check that real quick.
So, I just want to make sure before we go on to the next thing.
Concentration.
Fair enough.
Oh, shit.
Because, I mean, I hope it does, because that means the fight gets a lot more dramatic.
I don't know. It's pretty... I'm pretty
being
screwed
incapacitated,
right now.
yes, actually it does.
That's what I thought.
So, pardon me one sec. Spells that incapacitate, such as Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So prepare counter spell as soon as you can. Yeah, that kills your concentration, which means that the downside of haste occurs.
Okay. Shit. Oh, you guys are exhausted.
So technically that would have happened during Luthien's turn, but I'll just allow it.
Yeah, no, sorry, that was my bad for not.
No, that's totally good. We'll just remember for the future.
Yes.
Okay, so and can you please tell Luthien and Wynn what happens to them?
Yes.
When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn, as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it. I'm so sorry, we are screwed.
I mean, you did okay. All right, so that is going to do that. All right.
I'm still in the hallway.
You fools. You fell right into my trap. She thinks she probably believes what she is saying. Okay. Get them! And the wedding cake is going to charge you. The coffin is going to charge as well. And the wedding cake is going to rush Isaac. Isaac, is your armor class a 14? Oh, it actually is? Damn.
It is exactly 14.
Okay, the wedding cake is going to rush you and is going to hit you with 2 slam attacks. That is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage for the first one. Okay, roll in the tray, dummy. There we go. And 4 points of bludgeoning damage for the second one. However, as the coffin hits you the second time, the first blow is going to pop your charm, meaning you are no longer incapacitated.
I
Which
was
means,
just about to ask that.
so I'm going to say that because you were charmed when the impact hit, you couldn't use your rogue ability to lessen it, but the second hit you could. So if you want to use that to drop that from 4 points of damage to 2, using, because I believe you are at the level where you have the not uncanny dodge. I can never remember what the damn thing's called.
No, it's uncanny dodge. That's half,
Is it
right?
uncanny
I
dodge?
think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because I'm thinking Pathfinder uncanny dodge still.
When a at 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you. Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
so if
great.
you
I'll do
want
two.
to use that to save 2 hit points, you may.
Perfect.
Okay, so the wedding cake is going to hit you, and the coffin is out of movement. I'm going to spend a hurt them more to continue having movement. And it's going to just kind of, like, push up next to you, still inside of your range, but not leaving it, and is going to crank Sassy. Does a 10 hit you?
Nope.
But the 23 does. Okay.
Yeah. Now am I not?
Okay, you are no longer incapacitated. As the
Can I use my reaction to Hellish Rebuke?
I said that Isaac couldn't use his reaction to...
That was the next one, yes.
Oh, I guess?
Yes,
Well,
okay.
hold on. Well, uncanny dodge... Mechanically, no. Situationally, theoretically, Hellish Rebuke should be able to be used because just like the story meta of it, right? Because Uncanny Dodge is kind of like your knife's coming, you dodge out of the way. Hellish Rebuke is literally just getting spiteful and stamping your foot afterwards.
I would absolutely back that. I think.
Would
that
you?
makes
Okay,
perfect
if
sense,
you're okay with it, then I'm okay with it.
Yeah, no, because uncanny dodge. You're right. Uncanny dodge has to happen during the attack. Hellish Rebuke, in its nature, happens
it's a rebuke.
after the attack. Exactly.
The problem is that they both use a reaction, but I will allow
Yeah.
it story-wise
That's why
because
I was asking, because I'm like, it does seem like wording. It's the after I'm not charmed. It's like, well, fuck you.
okay,
Spell.
That sounds good, and thank you. Someone who bought something good happens. Buy more, hurt them mores. All right, so Sassy, you may use Hellish Rebuke if you choose.
Cool. I would love to.
I think it was Kat who bought that. Hey, Kat, good to see you.
Oh, hi, Kat.
Hi, cat.
Oh,
Thanks,
I know that
Black
was
and
Kat.
Forge.
Thank you, Kat.
Okay.
All right, what's my
this is
save?
Going to be. It's Dex 16.
Oh, nothing. But coffins are known for having lots of dexterity. That's a
yeah.
16.
All right, so you will take half of 21.
Well, that's still. I'm pretty impressed. I'm sorry.
I'm impressed
kind
too.
of pissed. Yes, I'm not.
I rolled a
impressed.
nat
Game
16 with a
recognizes game.
+0 dex bonus. I love it. Thanks, Riggs. All right, so basically what's going to happen is it's going to go clomp, 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 and go lean back and is going to clamp around you, Sassy, absorbing you into its coffin.
Oh, my God.
And it's going to start like going like a pinball machine, knocking you around the inside, doing that damage to you. And then it's going like a gout of flame is going to erupt, and you're going to like fall out.
Yeah. What was my damage?
Your damage on that was 5. You took 5.
5. Okay. Cool.
Okay, 5 bludgeoning if that matters.
Does not, unless it's fire.
Okay, that is the coffin. All right, the wedding cake acted. The boar is going to snuff the air and is going to make a rushing attack and try to jump up at Win. I'm going to use a hurt them more to gain advantage. Boom. Bam. It's cocked. I'm going to reroll it. Cool, it rolled even less. The boar is going to go basically like a dog trying to bite a frisbee that's being dangled 10 feet over its head. You know, like when you have like a small terrier and you're kind of like, oh, look, it's a frisbee. And they go, yep.
Like, I feel like Wynn's tired enough right now that she's taking a short kip on the ceiling, so she's just lying down.
All right, you don't have to be like that. Pretend this book has given me a challenge to throw at you at least.
But Wynn's a sassy little bitch.
Okay, the golem is
I
going to
thought
take his.
I'm the sassy little bitch.
True.
She's learning. She's learning.
The
I
golem
learned
is
from the best.
the golem is going to take his action to furrow his eyebrows from the top of the skull that is, or the scalp that is still on the ground, and then is going to become unanimated. It's going to kind of raise an eyebrow and then just die. All right, so top of the initiative, we are back with Sassy. Sassy, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm there's just a whole bunch of people in the way. Shoot. You know what? I'm going to take I'm gonna do it one more time. And I'm going to do chromatic orb. Actually, what am I doing with myself? I'm gonna do Witch Bolt Twin Spell for my last sorcery point in first level spell slot. What the heck are you doing, sassy cakes?
I don't know.
I don't know. So I'm going to do Witch Bolt. I'm going to do not the coffin because he is right there in front of me. But I'm going to try and aim for the
cake.
The cake and Skylla, which I want to say Skrillex and I have to think.
What's the range on Witch Bolt? You're probably fine, but
Right, I should be.
Witch Bolt.
30 feet. No, it's 30 feet.
That's not gonna work.
Okay. I will do chromatic orb again.
Okay, sounds good. Are you gonna twin spell it?
Yes.
Okay.
So cake and Skrillex. Skylla.
Cake and
All right. Okie dokie. That's going to be on cake. Oh, I got that cake. Cake is going to probably miss with a. Actually, I have my determination. I might use that. 17 with determination.
With determination?
Yes.
The chromatic orb flies by and slams into the bookcase, erupting and melting some of the black bound books that are there.
It's a cake!
But I'm pretty sure the 27 will hit Skylla.
Sure you didn't roll the 27 on the cake? Okay.
Roll the 27 on the cake.
Yes, I did, because I rolled this die was I
All right, roll me damage.
I rolled them at the same time. Still gonna do acid because Sassy's feeling quite acidic right now.
Okay. So you said what type of damage?
Acid.
No.
No.
But I like being her. She's stupid. Oh, she's not as stupid as I've been playing her, but she ain't smart. I'll put it that way.
I really like her too, actually.
I'm just playing her as Naga the Serpent from Slayer. It's just Lina Invasu.
So that's going to be 20 points of acid damage to her.
Ah, you purple bitch! And she is going to all right. She is going to vanish. Disappearing from the battlefield.
What is with all the people lately that just vanish and don't just leave the battle? How rude!
Nothing but cowards around here.
That was a hell of a hit on her, though. Good job. All right. Wynn, you do not have a turn, but you will be able to act after this round. Isaac, what do you do?
Cast Fairy Fire. No. If I could.
Fairy Fire and Haste with Wynn is ridiculous.
Yeah.
The same with Luthien.
Okay, do I attack the thing in front of me, or do I shoot at the space she was in and hope she just went invisible?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Okay,
It's a tough one.
I'm going to shoot at the space that she was.
Okay. Make me
And
an
I'm gonna
attack with.
aim.
Okay. So make me attack with disadvantage.
If I'm rolling flat now,
Mm-hmm.
because disadvantage advantage, I don't get sneak attack because I'm not rolling with advantage
So why
Correct.
would you have advantage?
from steady aim.
This steady aim gives you sneak attack. I don't believe it gives you advantage.
It gives you advantage.
Does it give you
roll with
advantage?
it, and that's why you get sneak attack
Oh.
is because you roll with advantage. Because
Oh,
anytime
right.
you roll with advantage, you get sneak attack.
Yeah, I know.
I
that
was
part.
I was just reading it because I
Weird.
couldn't remember. No, you get advantage. Well, so
Okay.
here's I did. Okay, you might be right because there were two versions.
Yeah, there are two versions. I'm-
Tasha's is you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn.
Okay. Interesting.
So, but then my question is I'm technically not rolling with advantage.
So you would not have sneak attack anyway. You would
Okay,
not-
and okay, never mind then. If I stab this thing in front of me, do I get sneak attack or do I have to stab the thing behind me to get sneak attack?
You have to attack anything that is within 5 feet of an ally or that you have advantage on.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack the thing that's next to Sarcyra.
Okay.
And
Oh,
I
you're
roll
right.
flat, but I get sneak attack.
Okay.
That's a 15 plus 6 is 21.
That's going to be a hit. Roll me damage.
Cool. 1, 2, 3,
You're about to have a
4,
coffin party.
And a dagger. Oh, I didn't pull out a D4 because I wasn't going to use my dagger. Because that
I'm a little
bitch
jealous.
disappeared.
I'm enjoying the coffin party.
Well, that's not too bad.
Oh, I mean, I'm part of
10,
that party already.
15.
That's true, you're part of the coffin
19,
party.
21 to the
21?
coffin.
Okay,
Rip off
21.
a couple hinges.
Oh, yeah, you have a couple of hinges. It's basically like a screen door in like a Tennessee, Tennessee derelict house. Going, I actually once flew into Tennessee, like Nashville, on a layover, and the gate across from us had a screen door hanging on a hinge. I was like, what the hell?
You're also slightly smoking
Wow.
this coffin.
Yeah, that's why it's a coffin. It's smoking, you know. Death sticks. All right.
Bad.
So you are going to cut it it is still up, but not very much of it. It is quite badly damaged, Isaac. Do you have any other actions you'd like to take?
I'm gonna take my bonus action and say,
Get rid of this fucking cake, Luthien.
Okay.
Luthien doesn't have a turn.
give the help
so-
action.
Okay.
Sorry.
Luthien is
Luthien's haste just dropped.
Oh,
but
so you
I don't know
can't
if
do
you
it.
know.
No, I wouldn't
Just
know.
saying.
Okay.
You get
Gate,
advantage.
Gate and
Okay.
Stovepipe are going to take some attacks on Win still. That's not going to be a success. Okay. And so it's Gate and Stovepipe. Okay. And then... Huh? One moment, please. Test the wind. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. That sounds fantastic. Okay. So, can I ask you a quick question, Robin?
Yes.
What's your armor class?
It is 16.
16? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do I have wait a second, I'm seeing if I have one more spell. Nope, I have no first level. I can't do shield. Darn it.
Okay, so that is going to be, pardon me one second. Okay, that's good for you. Okay.
I'm nervous. Not
Okay.
gonna lie.
So you were standing in the hallway. You just struck out and hit Skylla with a chromatic orb. She screamed at you and vanished, and then suddenly, at the spiral staircase next to you, she appears and cranks you in the side of your head with her staff of power. Well, staff of whatever. And lightning is going to erupt, firing into the side of your face. You're going to take 18 points of damage. Ah! How do you like me now, bitch?
Admittedly, not. I like you even worse.
Are you still up?
Yep.
Okay. She is going to... I'm going to spend to hurt them more.
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. You have not used your reaction this turn.
Nope, I have not.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It was an 11, which would have ended up as a success, and it tipped to a 4.
Ha! Oh. Ah! I rolled 2 10s and then a 3, so 23 points of fire damage.
Damn.
Bitch.
I
I like me now. Feel the... I like it a little hotter.
Okay. Give me 1 sec on this. Just gotta double check. Okay. Okay. All right. There is going to be a resounding scream, and you are going to blast her back into the stairwell and against the wall, and she's going to crumple to the ground. Dropping her staff as she does. Luthien, you lose your turn, and the coffin is going to try to whack. It's been focused on
Me?
Sassy.
Sassy's just gonna glare at it. Just
It's-
give it like a...
Does a 9 hit you?
It does not.
Okay.
It's not
And
better.
because
Sassy's
Isaac's
just gonna whap the hingy door with
You're gonna
with
whap
her
the whap?
tail. Whap of the whap.
okay, so it's you get a splinter in your tail, and the wedding cake is going to try to jump on Isaac. I'm gonna spend a hurt them more on
What a
this.
sentence.
All right, I'm glad I did, because that goes from a 5 to a 20.
Yeah, that'll do her.
That is gonna be that's gonna be 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I forgot the coffin gets 2 attacks. So
Does that round up?
everything D&D damage rounds down.
Okay.
So 5
that'd
becomes
be
2 if you use your reaction. And then
I'll wait till the next one.
its next attack is going to miss you. Of course. Sassy, I forgot the coffin gets a second attack though, and that is going to be a 23 to hit you.
Nah, that'll hit.
You're going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you whack it with your tail, and it whacks you back.
Sassy's looking quite hurt. This coffin has done a lot of damage to her.
Okay, and the boar is going to take a running jump. I believe in you. That was a good roll, but it wasn't a 20. Someone buy me more Hurt the Moors. I want this boar to win right in the ass.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you hadn't given me the cloak of protection, it would be 19.
I suddenly have advantage on this roll.
I use my reaction. I can't use my restore balance.
You can't use your reaction. You used Hellish Rebuke.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I can't.
All right, it's going to try to bite you. It does not, but it definitely is good. Oh wait, it gets 2 attacks. What am I even doing with my life? Oh my god.
You did get another hurt the more.
I did. Fine, I'm gonna re-roll that. That's a nat 20.
Well done.
God damn it.
I don't really care. I still have full
Oh
health.
my gosh, that's well done, sir. I'm sassy.
You're gonna take 11 points of prop damage to the butt. This boar is really just chomp. It's gonna the ham's gonna bite your ham, okay? Damn it.
Don't you mean Hammett?
I'm gonna kill all of you. All right, top of the
You don't have
initiative.
far to go.
Okay, Sassy, Win, or Isaac. It is all of your turns again.
Is what's her name down?
She's down.
I was gonna say Sassy's gonna go run over and grab the staff of power if she can on her.
So
her
I said
turn.
staff of power. What I actually mean is a
But yeah, she's gonna take away her weapon.
a
in
magic
case-
staff of some kind.
Yes.
Okay. All right, you may do so. You can grab that. She's unconscious.
Medicine check.
Sure. If you'd like to use that as your action, make me a medicine check.
I would love to. Ooh, 12.
12. I'll tell you that she is looking like she got blasted into the wall. She's got like soot on her face. She looks like a cartoon character right now. There is a big goose egg forming at the back of her skull, and but it is matting her hair down with blood. She's bleeding quite profusely from being turned into a projectile by you.
Yes, I know, and that's why she's trying to like medicine check to like stop her death saves. Is
Oh, okay.
What I meant.
Yeah, you may do so.
That's what I meant. Yes.
You
medicine
may
check.
apply pressure to the wound.
Yes, she's
apply
going to do
directly
that,
to the
and then
head.
just like take her staff, and her tail's gonna grab the staff and keep it away from her.
All right, sounds good. All right, Win or Isaac?
Go ahead, Win.
Sure. Win will drop down onto these, and I think she's close enough to hit all three, because I will still have 3 attacks.
Okay.
2 plus the bonus action one that you guys pointed out that I had forgotten about. Ah!
What just happened?
I dropped stuff. Okay, so that's going to be a 16, a 17, and a nat 20.
Okay, are these your final numbers or are these your pre-bonus numbers?
Those are my final numbers.
Okay, so they were what again? A nat 20 is going to hit.
16 and a 17.
Those are both going to miss.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say that the nat 20 is the one that I dropped onto then.
Okay, is that the boar that bit you?
Whichever one's in the middle. Kind of right
The
on
boar
the
is in the
tripod.
middle.
Okay, yep. Feet first. That is going to be 13 points damage.
Okay.
And then she's gonna roll backwards and climb the wall again.
Okay. So climbing the wall, you... Now, let me just double check something. So did you attack all 3 of them?
Yes. And even if I miss,
That's
I'm
what I was
pretty
double checking.
sure,
It is even if you miss? So...
whether you hit or not.
Okay.
So yes, I landed with my feet for one attack, punch off to the side, missed both the punches.
All right.
So yes, I roll backwards and climb the wall again.
All right, sounds good. Isaac, it's your turn.
Wonderful. I'm going to, if Sarcyra is trying to heal that thingy, I'm gonna just deal with these things. I'm going to
Cut the cake.
Yeah, I don't get sneak attack on it though. Yeah, I'll attack the cake with
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
yeah, I'm gonna draw my long sword and swipe at it.
Sounds good.
Oh, come on, cocked. There we go. That's gonna be a 16.
Okay.
It doesn't hit, does it?
16.
Oh, I have determination. Can I use my determination?
Yep, because I didn't tell you if it hit or not. Yes.
Yeah. Perfect. Cool. So that's a D8.
Okay. Good. Cut the cake with the 2-hand. Are you using
Oh,
one-handed or
that's an
two-handed?
8. One-handed because I'm gonna use an offhand as my bonus action.
Sounds good. All right. 8 plus your dex.
So 3 is, or I use a long sword. Is that strength based?
Oh yeah, I guess it is.
It's not
strength-based.
finesse, is it? So it's 9 damage.
Is it okay? I gotta ask. Is it actually a longsword, or is a rapier that looks like a longsword?
I have longsword written. I mean, he is dex based, so like he would have dex.
But you do have a really high strength score though.
It's
like 16.
I can toss you a rapier next time if you want. I have 2 of them. On my
there
belt.
you go. No, I only have a strength of 13.
Okay.
So no,
Okay.
it's just +1. It's all good.
Okay.
It's 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, 9
Yeah.
damage to the cake. Oh, the cake has been struck for the first time. Now, embedding your blade into the side of its wooden. That's real icing. Some of it's gonna splatter on you. Nope, that's shaving cream. That's shaving cream on it. Oh, that's kind of gross. It tastes like menthol.
Beautiful. Okay, and then I'm gonna sort of stab back behind me at the coffin.
Sounds good. Make me an
And-
attack roll.
16 plus 6 is 22.
That'll absolutely hit. How do you want to do it? How do you put the final nail in the coffin?
Probably like just rips the door off, like sticks it in the very top and just like twists until it just goes like a
It will.
cartoon.
It will with a.
Yeah.
The coffin dies from coffin.
Woof.
Wolf. All right. Hey, I'm improv this, kid. All right. So, boom, down the initiative. Anything else you're doing with your round?
No, I can moving will have an attack of opportunity, but so you know what, it's gonna attack me on its turn anyway, so sure. I'm gonna move. How far can I move?
I'm going to use this dice to attack you.
Okay.
Yeah, where are you going? Where are you going? It's going to try to like clomp you, but you're gonna get some shaving cream on your like cuff, and that's it.
I've had worse.
That's true.
Yeah, I think my speed's just 30, so I'll get there.
Yep, you'll absolutely get there. So rushing.
Fabulous.
Is your speed only 30? I thought Leonin had 35.
I'm just a bunch of stuff deleted from my sheet, and I don't know what happened.
Double check.
If it is, I'll move an extra 5.
All right, look it up. Look it up. It's fine. Okay, that is so. You're gonna rush over there. The stuffed boar is going to look up at Wynn, look over at you, and is gonna charge you instead because you're inside of its range. It's tired of climbing up the bookcase and jumping. All right, Isaac, it rushes. Oh my god. 14 does not hit you. 18 turns into a 22 though.
That'll hit me.
Okay, so
I am 5 feet over, so you can move your guy 5 feet back.
I will. That is gonna be 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Would you like to use your uncanny dodge?
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna round the corner of this bookshelf looking to help Win, and this boar is gonna go and is going to ram into your kneecap real hard.
Whoa.
All right, the gate is going to attack Win. Oh, it's a 19. I'm really proud of these guys. They're really trying. Wait, I only have to get a 20 to hit you now. The gate's gonna try again. No, that's only a 9. I was proud of you when you did that to me. The stovepipe is gonna try again. Come on. Your armor class is 20, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The stovepipe is good. I'm gonna double check this. Is there any way I can make this happen? Nope. Still only +4 to hit. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! It is going to leap up and try once, twice, climbing off of the bookshelf to get you. All right, Skylla is out of death saves, but is unconscious. And Luthien, it's back!
Oh my god, I get a turn again.
You get a turn again, and it's time
Oh
to
my
blow up the
God.
cake. Or
Yeah, it sure is. Screw this thing in particular. I'm gonna take a few steps forward and then blast it twice.
okay,
Let's go.
blast the cake.
Blast it. Blast it. Okay. First one. You know what? We're gonna sharpshoot because.
Why not?
Because why?
You do have a point of determination
Not-
still. You're the only-
Nice.
you and Win are the only ones that have determination right now.
Right, because I didn't need to use it last time. So let's go. Let's rock it.
-5. plus
Yeah,
10.
rolled an 18, so
Okay.
that would be a 21 without the determination.
That's gonna be a hit
Nice.
with the
Alright.
first one. Okay, so that's plus 10 damage.
Yep. Damage. That's gonna be 23 piercing damage.
You don't need the second shot. How do you do it?
Nice. It's a cake. I probably want to like shoot at its kind of like bottom tier. I'm assuming it's a kind of a tiered thing.
It is. It
and
is,
then
and
have
absolutely.
It just, like, topple
pink-
over.
You shed
Kind
the
of a thing.
tears.
No, get wrecked. No tears. What?
No,
I don't know.
no tears.
I don't understand.
Because you knocked its tears to the ground. You shed its tears.
Oh, I did.
But then
I
you were
did.
like, "Shut
I
up, no
said tear
tears."
Myself. I was like, nope, get wrecked.
All right. So you have the rest of your action. You have movement and another attack.
Neat. So I move about maybe 5 feet up, and then I'm gonna move into here.
Yeah, you have full line of sight. So rushing into the
Whoopsies.
library, you can see
Yeah.
a straight line on the other side of Isaac where this boar is kneecapping him. And one of the weirder sights, a gate
Oh.
and a stovetop pipe, like a stove with like one of the stovetop pipes, are both climbing bookshelves and like leaping to whack Wynn, who's standing on the ceiling.
Right. At this point, I don't question things. I'm
Just
gonna
let it
shoot
go.
at the boar. Because
Wynn will wave at you.
Yeah, Wynn looks peachy. She will wave back, and then level her gun right at the boar.
Okay.
And we're gonna sharpshoot again.
I think you should.
Let's go. Let's go.
No.
That was not great. That was nope. That's not even gonna hit with a determination. So we're just gonna not do that.
Okay. Sounds
It'll be an
good.
8.
8?
That's not a thing.
Okay, all right, bang! You fire across the room, and the boar is just too low. Otherwise, you almost wing
Yeah.
Isaac. It's going to like just explode
sorry.
some of the books near his head.
Luthien has entered the chat.
All right, so the boar rushed up to attack. So it has done its round, which means that we're back at top initiative with Wynn, Isaac, and Sassy.
All right.
When do
I
you
want
want
to drop down again and punch.
Do you want advantage?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little dancey dance, and move around to the other side, because I'm not moving out of anybody's threatened squares. And I'm gonna punch the one directly below, Win, so that I get to use my sneak attack. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to give the help action.
Sounds
So
good.
I stab with my dagger.
You get there.
I don't think that's gonna hit though. 11.
11 is not going to hit. You're going to stab out, and the gate's going to open, basically. And you're going to, and then it's going to try to clamp down on your hand, and it's going to miss.
What even are you things? Wind, it's all yours.
Help action.
Wynn will. Aye, Isaac. Drop.
Aye, Isaac. That is a phrase.
Okay. So I land on the one below me
Yeah.
with
The gate. Okay.
that is 2 22s
Okay.
and that brings that up to 24. So yes.
Okay.
2 22s, and then I hit the other guy with a 24.
Okay. So you're doing 2 at the gate and 1 at the stovetop. The
Yes.
stovepipe. Okay.
Uh, 12 to the gate. I'm dropping from the ceiling onto the gate and stomping on it.
Okay.
I think just like very nice, just like jump and land.
Mario style. Yep.
And I'm just gonna punch out of the other one.
Okay. Sounds good.
So that is, I was wrong. That's not 12.
Okay. I've got wait. Okay. So how much damage?
16 to the gate
Okay. Well, you have just gate crashed.
and 10 to the other.
10 to the other. Okay. The pipe is bent, but still kind of billowing. Is that dry ice? There's something in it that's like emitting smoke from a bent pipe, but it's not hot to the touch. Like you punched it kind of expecting heat, and it's kind of like a little chilly. Like it feels weird. The gate's just gonna go and a single hinge is going to drop its bolt. That's going to go on the ground. Okay. And anything else you're doing with your round?
I think I will roll myself over to this other side and climb the bookcase.
Okay, so you are moving. Okay, you're rushing all the way over there. As you are rushing that way, you're going to see that from the auditorium on the far eastern wall, you're going to hear as Elkhorn is rushing into the room with his sword drawn. I'm coming! I'm a-coming! All
Welcome
right.
to the party, Elkhorn.
Sassy, it's your turn.
So holding this staff, does Sassy get any sort of like magical feeling from it, or does she feel like, would she be smart enough to know that you probably would have to attune to something like this?
You'd probably know that you had to. You saw that it was doing magic stuff.
Yeah, so I probably would have to attune to it.
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I am down to cantrips. Let's go.
Cantrips are the best thing in 5th ed. Don't.
They
complain.
are, but I got no spell slots or sorcerer points. Sassy is a dunzo. But actually, I do have my tattoo that I barely ever use. But
True.
hey, it's cool. That can allow me to use a bonus action to take an action to do like hide attack with a weapon. So by that, I could do a normal cantrip action and then use my bonus action tattoo to do like a stabby stab with a dagger.
Sure.
Okay, cool. I just want to clarify that. So let me see how far away.
They are
Yes.
40 feet from you from the looks
All
of it.
right. Okay, so cool. So
30 feet to get near the boar. On the other side of the bookcase, 35 if you want to interact with them. is
what's
what I-
Sassy will just kind of walk out from the hallway, kind of beside Luthien, probably to the north of her, and she's just gonna fling the dagger
Okay.
at the boar, and then
Yes.
cast fireball, or not fireball, firebolt.
Yes, cast fireball right there. Isaac's the rogue. He'll be fine.
Oh god.
I have no spells.
I got
so
evasion
couldn't
last
cast.
level. We're good.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. All right. Make me an attack roll.
Okay, cool. You're gonna be the firebolt, and you're going to be the dagger. Okay. So the firebolt is a 20.
Hit.
Okay, cool. 20 something. And then the dagger is a 25.
Roll me damage.
Sweet. Okay, d4 and 2d10s. Okay, so 11 points of fire damage and 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay. You are going to cut its curly tail off with the dagger. It's going to... The tail's going to try to, like, crawl away. The firebolt is going to light the boar on fire cosmetically. And it's going to start squealing like it's at a luau. It is still up, however.
That is sassy.
But it is very, very badly damaged. It's going around going... Wee. I can't do it. It'll make me cough. You get... You know how it is. Hey, squeal like a pig. There we go. God. I'm sorry if anyone's listening on podcast.
I was gonna say I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for headphone users.
I apologize.
You
but
know what?
I
I'll
had
just
to.
I'll edit
Worth
that
it.
at 8:45. Got you. I'll add it to my notes. All right. So down the list, Isaac is the stovepipe. Seeing what is going on here, is going to. It's gonna chase Wen. Let me see if it has enough speed. Hold on.
Wind's back up on the ceiling again as well.
Are
It
you?
has a vendetta.
Yeah, she climbed the bookcase.
Did you have enough speed to run all the way down there and climb the bookcase and be on the ceiling?
I mean, I've
It's
got
55 feet
55,
of movement, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
and
enough.
I dropped down, so I didn't actually like have to climb down the wall.
Technically, dropping down does count movement in Raw. I don't always agree with it either. But weird, right?
I guess it takes time.
I think
So
that's
it
the
counts for
logic behind it.
movement,
I'm gonna
yeah.
say that it doesn't matter though for purposes of this because it's cooler.
Yeah.
So climbing up the bookcase. I think it's still getting it. So you're on top of the bookcase for sure. 55 feet of movement. 30. Yeah, to completely climb the bookcase and be on the ceiling, you'd need 60 feet of movement. So you can be on top of it, basically. Because you take half movement. So it can still attempt to hit you.
Oh, okay. So I
Just
thought you said the ceiling was 15 feet.
It is 15, but climbing takes 2 feet of movement for every foot you climb. Oh wait, you have spider climb.
Yeah.
Never
That's
mind.
why I'm doing it.
I'm dumb. It's going to charge and it's going to headbutt the bookcase.
Too many things.
Too many things.
Holy crap! It's going to knock the bookcase right over. Like it's going to you're going to hear this. I can't do. Hold on. Kind of coming out its smokestack, and it's going to charge the bookcase, and the entire thing is going to and collapse over. That's all it can do this round. Oh, right, my pen stopped working. There we go. Alright, Skylla is right there. There's the stovepipe. Luthien, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do what I, do best, and we're gonna pew pew this boar. I'm gonna re-aim, kind of refocus myself, and pew pew.
Alright,
Sharpshoot.
sounds good.
Cause it's so small. Sharpshoot,
Alright,
let's
do it.
go. Let's go. Nat 20.
Okay, gain a point of grit back.
Yeah. I'm actually full.
Oh, okay. Do it.
Yay! All right. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Wrecked. I rolled 15. Oh, plus sharpshoot, I said. It's 25 plus my 6 is 31.
30. Okay. Boar no
Pepper
more.
Boxes. Yeah, pepper box is pretty intense. Its stats are intense.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna fire a shot. Do you want to narrate this, or you want me to narrate it?
Oh, you go for it.
You're gonna fire a shot directly up this pig's butt, and it's gonna explode.
Nice.
Now that it doesn't have the tail blocking, it's basically
Yeah, exactly.
it's like the Death Star. Just
Oh.
It's gonna
Perfect.
spear. It's gonna come out with a little apple.
yeah, the head is gonna spin, and then a book on horticulture is gonna be in its mouth or something. I don't know. Apple horticulture.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
What are you doing with your other action?
I'm going to move to get a little bit of a better line of sight on what else was there? What's that one right there?
There is still
gate.
a gate, and let me
Okay,
just
the gate.
get rid of that boar.
All right.
Wasn't the gate gone too? Didn't you say something about the gate?
Oh, you're right. The
being
gate is gone. What am I even doing with my
shoot.
life?
Rats.
Never mind.
Okay.
So there's
I'm
only
not gonna
the
go
the
that way.
stovepipe that's down attacking Wynn. I forgot that the gate was destroyed.
Okay, I think I already have a clear line of sight. To
You
it,
do have
but
a clear
I'll
line of
scooch
sight.
this way. I'll scooch just a little bit so I can see. Okay, I'm gonna shoot it with sharpshooter.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna use my determination on that one.
Okay.
Okay, so. Hold on a second. Sorry, math is difficult.
I know. Math is the hardest.
17. Yeah, and then plus 3 is a dirty 20.
Okay, that will hit.
Nice.
Let's see. Wait, did you do sharpshooter?
Yeah.
Okay, you mathematically cannot not kill this thing.
Nice.
Wynn hit it too many times.
You're softening it up for me. Let's
Um,
go.
Honestly,
this
she
is-
really did.
Really,
She did
really.
28
You
points
did
of
all the
damage
work.
to it, so let's see if you can do 28 points of damage as well.
I sure don't think I can, but whee. Well, no, not especially not when I roll a 1 because you jinxed it.
I
Let's see. That's just on damage though, so we good. That's 17 damage.
17 damage. How do you want to describe taking out the stovetop stove? Do you stuff the stovetop stuff?
Yeah, I was gonna. Like, kind of like where it would
Goes
have, like,
in
the element.
in the top and like
the
pains
incendiary.
down.
Oh, that's great! I love it. Ricochets.
Okay, it's going to
Kind of a
explode, dropping a small cube of dry ice at the bottom. It was dry ice.
Ah, all along.
You can keep your lunch fresh with that if you wrap it safely.
Perfect.
Please don't.
All right, it explodes, and with that, the last combatant is defeated. Elkhorn rushes into the room, rushes up to the exploded stovepipe, and is going to stab it a couple times with his... Take that, you bastard!
Solid work, Elkhorn.
Good job.
I was taking a breather on the stage when I heard you get into a fight.
Wynn's just kind of crouching on the ceiling, looking down.
Oh god, did they get Win?
Look up.
Look up.
Ninjas are always in the ceiling.
We might need to talk. She's not dying, but I've stabilized her, but she has a great...
You
wound
left her
on
alone? He's gonna
I
run
have
over.
her staff. I took her magic.
He's gonna run over. Is she still there?
One moment, let me see if she was able to escape. Okay, that's one failed consciousness save. So you stabilized her 2 rounds ago. If I get a nat 20, she escaped. I got a nat 14. That's not the same thing. So she's gonna be like very badly injured and kind of dizzy, and is going to start just kind of like slowly kind of trying to crawl up the stairs like a drunk co-ed, just kind of.
Solid attempt there, but no.
And he's gonna grab her and grab some rope and tie her up.
You haven't seen the last.
You know what? I think you're more coherent right now than normal.
Should I be? How many of you are there? Put them up. You start to tie her hands up. My safe word's pineapple.
God. Theater majors.
Worse than that. Elkhorn will step forward. That's Skylla. One of the League of Malevolence.
Can we deal with her after like a rest? I am incredibly hurt from that fight, and I would like just a breather.
I think we can
So
probably...
how much longer do I think I have on the spider climb?
You got a few minutes at least.
Alright. Wynn's gonna get down then. So she doesn't fall off.
Isaac will get Elkhorn to help him like lift up Skylla and take her and put her in one of the chairs in the other room.
Okay. Tighter.
This is not
You should
bad.
like.
Not even
you should
slightly.
just put something around her mouth. Just. Gag her.
Oh no,
Gag her.
pineapple. I like to hear my voice.
No.
No, that sucks.
Absolutely, absolutely
not.
full ball of fabric.
Oh,
tied up.
stop moaning. Please stop.
Maybe we should just knock her out again.
I mean, I
I'm
could. I just didn't
considering
want
it.
her to die. We could question and see what I was wanting
No.
Elkhorn's opinion on what we, do with her. But yeah, we can knock her out for
I
sure.
think it's time for you to tell us. Where are your friends, lass? And she's going to give you one of those Harley Quinn type of like big cheek grins on the other side of the gag. And then her head's gonna slump because she still has taken a lot of damage, guys.
Yeah.
Wynn's
Perfect.
gonna curl up in one of these chairs and take 15 minutes to short rest
Okay.
and get her key points back.
That sounds
She's gonna
great.
pull all her key back into her body.
So tying her up into one of these chairs and the rest of you taking a break real quick, you are going to be able to recuperate. Elkhorn is going to ask if anybody wants anything to smoke because he was just relaxing with his pipe, like on the balcony, and he's still got it like lit in one hand. He got a small.
I'm gonna need a nap like real soon, like to like a big long rest, because I am out of everything.
Do Do we know how long it's gonna take for the hag to come back?
But I'll keep my lantern out here.
I think
Lynn's gonna be sitting like she's a pretzel.
with that, and I'm sure that Skylla will know when this comes through. If we can get her to talk. You'll hear. And from the front of her dress, you are going to see a little, like, lump kind of climb up and out. And you'll see that there is a small Briganock that is kind of chained into the inside of her dress with like a collar. Not that kind of collar.
Perhaps
Hello?
I might be able to help you.
Yeah, can we help you? Do you want out there?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Isaac will pull out his lockpicks.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be a nat 20 plus 14. It's 34 to unpick this lock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you needed a 15. So you're... Actually, I'm going to change his voice slightly.
Thank you. Golmo. I am Golmo, the architect. I need a nap.
And he's going to slump to the ground.
Isaac will catch him.
I think that's a good rest is probably all in order. Why don't we take a break? And with
I
that...
think.
Sorry. Sassy?
I was say I think that sounds like a wonderful idea.
And with that, we'll be right back. Take a quick break, folks. Ready? Go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is the part of the program where we talk to the chat for a few minutes. We're going to keep this brief, so let's go ahead and put 8 minutes on the clock. There we go. That puts us at 9:15 to get back into game. So, hey, Caitlin, thank you for being here, even though you're feeling sick. I really appreciate it. Also, good to see everybody in the chat, like all these lovely people that I know from Patreon. And thanks for the roll propelled.
There's also a Bam in the chat.
Hey, Bam, what up?
Which
hope you're...
I didn't know you perform in the medieval dinner show at the Excalibur. That's sick.
Yeah, he's Mordred.
Oh, that's so cool.
Bam is
Yeah.
the best.
The
Bam
boss.
is very cool.
Okay,
Swole
so
initiative.
Let's
Look,
go.
guys.
Good to see you. You caught
I
us
was
on our
really
break.
swole with haste.
Their Discord is bopping. If you like
Is
ours,
it?
go. Yeah, their fitness section of their Discord is pretty sick.
Nice. I need actually swole initiative. I'm getting back into doing macro tracking. If you know of a good macro micro nutrition tracker app that is not super expensive, I'd love to hear it because it's been about 2 years since I've done it. I normally use a spreadsheet for everything, but I'd love to start transitioning it to my phone. But I would also love to be able to input things and not worry about not having enough zinc or iron in my diet, you know? Anyway, let me know. Thanks for the flex. No worries, guys. It's all good. Everybody drop your voices. Let's get
That's what I've been
swole.
doing all game. I don't think I can go any
Hey,
lower.
Isaac, it's me, your father.
Hey, Isaac,
Daddy?
it's me, your father.
Oh my god, that would be so good.
God, that'd be amazing.
Roof. Hello, Isaac.
Yes.
It's me, your father.
My brother has a tattoo of him.
That's great. So folks, we're going to be pretty quick here. I did want to say that I hope you've been enjoying this really wacky combat episode. Seeing people show up into the chat and be like, why are they fighting a cake? Is pretty phenomenal.
I mean, why not, really? When we get right down to it, why not?
Yeah.
Right? So, Christa, how are you feeling about the upcoming game of Strixhaven?
I'm so excited. I have officially read through the entire module.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited. I had a couple people send me some DMs who have also read through it to give me some tips and tricks. I have made very handy little cards that I actually bought like card sleeves for that have all of the NPCs on them. I need to make some for the professors and stuff, but all the main NPCs, I have little cards and references for.
Is there a Professor Multiverse?
There should be.
There you go. Oh my God. We should totally have a thing where if you're on Patreon at like the $5 or $10 tier, you can have a student named after you.
Oh, 100%. I will 1000% do that. We'll get in on that. Absolutely. If you're on like maybe the one of the higher tiers, one of the like $10 or whatever.
Do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Our VIPs and above.
So I wanted to do a couple quick shout outs about that. So for one, thank you to everybody who is on patreon.com/dorktales and is supporting getting the advanced access to Strixhaven. I also wanted to say that one of our good friends, Ravnos Archon, who streams over on the Martlet, or pardon me, McStabber primarily these days, has a looking for group post in our Discord right now. So if you're looking to play World of Darkness games potentially on a stream, it might be a good place to cut your teeth. Sometimes maybe cut your fangs. Oh, hey, Manager RPG. Good to see you guys. Thank you for the big raid. Also, we got some brand new Witchlight emotes if you are here. And this is, I'm going to post, Christine, this is how you are making me feel with that roof stunt. Ready? There you go. It's
I was thinking, because you have the one where you have like the glasses shine like anime, but really you should have an emote of you doing the finger crack, because you do that so much and you're like, let's bring it.
Yeah.
Like that needs to be like an animated one is the finger crack, because you do it so much.
I'll talk to the emote artist.
Well, you want to know how I felt about having spider climb and haste as a monk in this combat?
You're welcome.
Was it just Windrush?
Just a little calcifer.
Just a jerk. All right. So there are a couple of things. Bam. You reach out to me, dude. We should do some cross promo. And speaking of cross promo, I have a little script here from our friends over at Tabletop Titties, because we're doing an ad exchange with them where we talk about them. We try to, say if you want to do some more D&D stuff and you are looking for something that is very like. Their D&D games are like really fun. They're really light-hearted in a lot of ways, but they do have a serious core, and they're very queer and inclusive. But I'll tell you all about them in just a sec, actually. So, let's go. What voice should I do this in tonight?
The Cowardly Lion.
Yeah.
Oh. Tabletop Titties, the weekly queer and feminist tabletop role-playing live stream is back for a third season. They'll once again be streaming both Dungeons and Dragons and Vampire the Masquerade. Live Tuesdays at 7 Pacific, with all new characters exploring an all-new premise. Escaping Tetsora follows a group of friends who are sucked into a high fantasy escape room, having to fight their way out with the help of newly acquired avatar bodies. What do they mean by that? Harumph. Equipped with powerful new skills. The show will explore themes of self-discovery, knock-off pop culture references, chosen family, intrigue, and queer culture. And then, Wednesdays at 8:30 Pacific, Titties by Night, oh, can I say that here? Returns with its second season, and the stakes have never been higher. Oh, I think that's a joke. With the recent release of Bram Stoker's Dracula, the city of London is bound to panic over the alleged existence of vampires. Will the investigators of the occult and unusual be able to hold back the wave of fear? Or will they break under the pressure? Good thing they have two new kindred joining the coterie. If you're not afraid, you can catch the streams at twitch.tv/tabletop tabletop titties. Or you can catch the VODs at youtube.com/tabletop titties. And remember, son, when you think of tabletop titties, remember the double D's. There you go. That's the best I can do. Oh, I'm so dizzy now.
People are gonna type it in with so many in it.
God.
I kind of feel
Oh.
like if we do that like another Monday, we should start switching through the various character voices.
There you go.
Yeah, we should.
Oh, you mean I
That's
make
a
you guys do it? That sounds
yeah.
I can do it
great.
in Wynn's voice.
Let's do that.
Oh, that
And I
reminds
mean
me-
in Isaac's voice and everybody
Oh,
else's.
I need to record that. I'll try that tonight.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
actually looking at the script right now.
Yeah, I
I
wrote
was just
some.
thinking of that.
I wrote some
I
very
did
silly ad
another
reels for
deep
you all.
one.
Thank you,
You did.
Amberthist, for all the.
Yes,
all
thank
the
you for the gift
subs.
subs.
Thank you.
Amberthist is phenomenal. Amberthist is one of my princes of the Patreon.
I'm
And,
showing how much of a millennial I am.
Right? I
What
know.
is
I
that?
do the hearts this way.
This is bullshit.
Why? What's the other one?
This.
They do that weird weird. I have no idea how they
This
do
one?
that. The weird this or something.
Oh, this one.
I can't do it.
No, there's
My
another
hands
one where
don't
you do
bend
your,
that
your
way.
So
thumbs
old.
to make
Yes,
it
I
work.
like this
This is
one.
the K-pop
I hate
one.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
I
K-pop
don't
one.
like it. I don't like
Why?
it because like the tiniest violin.
No,
Yeah.
but it's easier. You're just like mwah, 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 mwah.
Yeah. Well, and especially
just
if
a
if
It's
you're doing it in a
cute.
selfie, you end up doing this, and that just looks silly.
And this
Unless
looks
you have-
hard too, like because you if you have to
It
like
takes
find
so
a
much
solid
space.
a solid part to get the heart. Otherwise, it looks very confusing. Like with
Mine's a potato.
three different
I'm
colors.
a potato. I can't really do it properly ever, so I'm a potato.
Neither
That's
can
fair.
I.
This
All
is
right,
so much easier.
Krista, you're
Hi.
playing a game on Lawful Stupid.
Yeah.
What's going on there? What are you doing?
That's so on Saturdays, they have started a new game with Tam running it, who is an OPP guy. He's done Onyx PathCon a couple of times. I think he's actually doing stuff in the con this weekend.
What names does Tam use?
Tamshu? I know him by Tamshu.
Okay.
TAMS.
I'm probably in a game with them, so like
Absolutely, yeah. He's super fun. We are playing 5th edition, and we are playing in the world of Theros, which is the
Oh, nice.
world of Magic the Gathering, I guess. So it's all kind of Roman and whatever. Yeah, it's very cool. I'm really excited to sort of rep Dork Tales over on Lawful Stupid. I finally get to play my paladin, who is a motivational speaker / personal trainer. Yet again, I'm super stoked about it.
The
She's
Tony
gonna be a lot
Robbins.
of
Oh, okay.
fun. Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, so I'm super excited about it. But yeah, we're gonna be over on Lawful Stupid's Twitch channel. So obviously this weekend OPPCon. Check
What-
OPPCon out.
Is that? Are
but-
you starting this weekend?
We're starting the 11th. Yeah, that's this weekend, right?
Nice. What time?
Yes. 3 p.m. Pacific. I think it's 6 p.m. Eastern. So it's 3 p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's very like
How often is that going to
Roman
run?
god stuff. It's a weekly thing. However, I might not always be there. I did sort of I got asked to be in it, and I was like really honored and really excited to do it. But obviously with Dorktail's schedule and with my own schedule and with how crazy my life is, I told them like, hey, I can't guarantee I'll be there all the time. And they were very gracious of like, well, we've built you a character that might have engagements
Gigs, yeah.
that they need to go to. So essentially,
That's
if I'm
fair.
just not there, she's just gonna like duck out and be like, hey guys, sorry, got a thing this weekend. And
Cool.
we'll
Well,
go
keep
off.
me posted for that because I know we were going to try to do some of our Dork Pod recordings on one Saturday a month. So
Yes,
Hey,
and
if
that's a thing that I've kept.
but
that
keep me
I've
posted
told
if they
them,
if they're doing like a big event, like there's a big boss fight that you need to be at.
Sure.
We'll see if we can do anything.
Sounds good.
Because and before anybody panics, there are some days where we're not going to have Mage of the Ascension because Jen's away doing all of her nerdy stuff. She does like
Yeah.
SCA stuff. But yeah, so does anybody have? We got a lot to talk about, but we only got. I'm gonna say we have 2 minutes to finish up. So, folks, we love you very much. Honestly, thank you so much for being here with us. The other big announcement, I've announced it before, I'm just going to announce it again, is that once Witchlight's over, Monday nights are going to be off for a little while. It's going to be great. And then it's going to be Strixhaven for the Patreon people. And then we are going to be doing Sundays are going to be off Sundays in
July, starting in July, we're myself, Bunny Hearted, Chris Blog, and Natasha Tuskovich of Natasha Tuskovich Designs, as well as anybody who wants to swap in as a 5th player from our team, are going to be doing indie games, like a lot of GM-less games. Robin, you were saying you wanted to be in one of them. I forget which one.
Yeah, I was interested. Sorry, I have a wig hair that is like poking into my eye, and I can't get it to like fuck off right now, so I'm a little distracted because it hurts.
And I know Art Hard, you're always busy on the weekends, man, but you're always welcome. Bam, you're welcome to come and join in on some of those indie games if you're free on Saturdays, Sundays, anything like that. So hit me up. I know you work constantly for your show and all of that, but I'd love to play more with you. Actually play with you. I've never actually played a game with you.
I know what we need to do for Extra Life, right?
Yeah,
Extra
damn it, I need to get you in
life.
for Extra Life, man. Like,
Yeah.
we'll do it. And then so that's a big thing that we're doing as well. And then, God, what is the other thing we're doing? I'm going to be visiting, doing a chat session on Dice Legends, which is a New Zealand-based actual play stream of New Zealand media professionals. So they've got one of the most gorgeous layouts. Their camera equipment's great.
Oh, I've seen them. They're
they
gorgeous.
look lovely,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I've
So I
hung
was
out a couple on their streams, and they're pretty.
Yeah.
pretty.
I haven't had a
fucking
chance to
awesome.
watch them yet, though. I'm sure they're great. The guy Vahid who runs it is really, really cool. But I'm supposed to go in and have like a just chat with them. It was supposed to be on Wednesday. It might be getting moved just because it's an awkward time because they're 13 hours ahead,
Yeah.
or 23 hours ahead.
So
It depends
almost
on
the
what
same
time of year it is, because sometimes I remember because I went to New Zealand last year, and at one point with daylight savings, I was 21 hours ahead of my parents, so I was really only like talking to them 3 hours difference, but like the day before, and then it got to 17 because we both went the opposite ways for daylight savings, so then it became 17 hours, and that was a weird time.
Weird.
That's really weird.
So
Also,
it depends on what time it is.
last thing before we head back in, I just want to say in the chat, I see that Amberthist, as I was saying, one of the princes of the Patreon, is started to watch Reign of Emrys. And it came all of a sudden. I've actually started getting quite a few people leaving comments on Reign of Emrys, and YouTube, I will be commenting soon. I know I'm a month behind. Nightmares. But I will be responding to that. I've been getting a lot of comments on early, like the first and last episode of Reign of Emrys. People being like, oh, this is such a good hook. I'm loving this game. Or I love this so much. Thank you for running it on the 26th episode.
I really love Bloodhunter, and I don't want to play like the same class each time, but I want to go and do another Bloodhunter character, but maybe not do like Order of the Mutant, do like Order of Lycan or Order of whatever the other ones. Because
Brave
I
Keeper or
love
something.
I love that
Brave Watch.
class so
So,
much. Ivy's my girl.
Yeah. No, I just want to say that, like, if you're looking for another game on the channel and you want something that's like, if you are watching Dork Tales to watch a module get played, totally cool. But if you are enjoying like cast chemistry and you want to see like what non-regenerated content we have, I think that the Reign of Emrys, which is easy to find on our YouTube, is probably one of the best examples of what we do besides our mage game. So that or Mage the Ascension, although content warning, Mage is definitely a rated R game. It is very violent in places and has a lot of very mature themes. But if you are into it, please go check those out. I'd love to see those numbers go up. I'd love to see your comments. And I'd love to get enthusiasm for another homebrew like micro epic. And I'm happy to say that after a month of trying to do it and people getting sick, that we all go and the Emery's cast is finally going to have our after party this Sunday. Oh, that's true. And it's always magical in Fandalia, which is stupid as hell. But it was the first over the internet stream we ever did.
I feel like that's kind of where I fell in love with Monk just a little bit.
Monks are just gross.
Because I was a magical girl orc.
So
And it was
Amberthist,
great.
the setting that Reign of Emrys takes place in is our homebrew world. It's just a little bit in the future of our main campaign that runs on Wednesday night. I will say Shards of Nirn is a little hard to get into just because we're on like 100 episodes in, and it's kind of like mildly satirical, but also like hella serious in places. don't watch The Secret of Hexeter House, or do if you're really bored. That game was awkward, so awkward. We started it right at the beginning of the pandemic, so we had to go from like from being in person to suddenly not being able to be in person, and then had vast swaps where we had to take like 6 months off. And then we finally finished it. And I think the last episode and the episode before it had like a 5-month gap, and the one before it had a 7-month gap. So like there are plot threads that are dropped because you just forget, you know? You loved Hexeter House, buddy. Thank you so much. I'm glad you loved Hexeter House. I'm glad how the ending went. The ending went exactly like I wanted it to, and it's so rare that that happens. But the Technocracy is here to help you. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. It is. Farah. But yeah, we are be back with Shards and Urn on Wednesday. It's gonna be great. And I am excited. I have to hurt them a lot. I really just want to get through this damn arc, guys, because the game gets so much better once they reach Orkesh. I'm serious. Anyway, this is the problem with plotting. Like, you know, when there's like speed bumps and you're like, I just have to get them over this thing, but I don't want to do it because I'm bored. Anyway, so yeah. Y'all ready to play some games? All right. Let's crack our backs. All right. Oh yeah, Curse of Strahd. Don't watch our Curse of Strahd campaign. Or watch the last 2 episodes. Those episodes are great because I stopped caring. Also, watch all the Strahd outtakes in that folder. Those are hilarious. And don't watch Star Trek, actually. Or do. Watch all the Star Trek outtakes. Christa can vouch.
I always enjoyed Star Trek, but yeah, I was a little slow. But then again, it's one of my favorite costumes I've ever made. Even
I want you to make more of them. I would run Star
yeah.
Trek again now that we know the thing. I would just. I think the problem when I ran Star Trek for the channel was that I was, aside from you, the least knowledgeable Trek viewer there.
Yeah.
And we had Way, who was like, I learned English from Star Trek. And then you had like Michael, who's like, I've watched Star Trek since it first came out. And then you have Kat, who's like, I would brand the Federation on my DNA if it was available. It's like,
yeah.
And I'm just and like it's that whole thing where I say something and they're like, actually,
Yeah.
nope, I don't want to do it. But it's hard not to just like kill your players.
Yeah. No, that's very fair.
Someone
I
clip
gotta
that.
make more. Gotta make
Not
more
even the
jackets.
characters,
It's
just
the
the players.
Oh, the characters were great. What are you talking about?
I really enjoyed
Actually,
it. Yeah.
Kelly,
man.
I think it's time we get back to game.
Actually, I think it's past that time.
It's about like 12
Like 12
minutes.
minutes?
Past that. Yes.
Oh, I can make. I'm gonna make a lewd joke, and then I'm not going to, because I'm mature.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm sorry that it takes me a little while, guys. It's just I get there when I get there. Well, we're having fun. Let's just chill. All right. Speaking of which, hydrate.
Okay.
Oh, good. Thank you, Nacro, for telling me that the Orville season is good. I've been waiting for the new season of the Orville for so long, and like I'm watching the Orville I'm forcing Robin to watch it right now because she's a Trekkie.
It's so good.
And it's so good. It's literally like one of the best Trek shows ever. If you just get through that first little like hump, the first episode's a little rocky, but after that, it's like really, really good, and it only gets better. So finding out that's
great.
What's that?
I
Kelly,
said
yeah,
Kelly's
I
great.
thank you. But yes, Commander Kelly is great as well. I can't wait. I'm gonna make you watch Stranger Things too, and then when Robin shows up, it's gonna be weird for you.
Oh, there's a Robin?
There's a Robin that shows up. Yeah, it's Ethan
I
Hawke.
finished season 1 today.
Oh, what'd you think?
Oh,
was
Robin's
good.
great.
Robin's fantastic. I mean,
Robin is
she's
very
no
good.
Steve.
She's
oh,
no
Rob,
Barb.
Robin, you've been to the part where Steve comes around and becomes the best character in the show.
Yeah, I have.
Yes, he's really good.
And he stays that good for the entire run.
That's great, because I hated him at the beginning. I'm
I
like,
know!
you're a fucking idiot.
It's the best writing I've ever seen for a character. It's so good. Besides Chief McPunch, of course.
Oh, Chief McPunch, I would die for.
David Harper is just a great show. Season 4 is really good. I just finished it the other night on an anxiety binge. Anyway, I need to get back into game, folks. So we'll be right back into game after this quick stretch. Oh, all right. Amethyst, Kiarathan, thank you so much. You're all lovely. Yeah, Picard's weird. I'm not going to talk about that now. Hey, get us to 100 Patreon, and I'll run another weird game of your choice. It can be Star Trek. It can be Star Wars. It can be Technocracy. Whatever. Get us to 100. We'll do a poll. Do it. All right. I'll run a Stranger Things game. I'll get the Stranger Things D&D game. I'll run Stranger Things.
What about Kids on Bikes? The literal Stranger Things game.
Yes, but I have to order it to my mom's house in the States because ordering it in Canada is like $60 and ordering it in the States is like $20.
Digital, yeah.
Yeah, I like the flippy.
Yeah.
But did you see that there's now Kids in Space?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yep.
Oh, I need to get it. Perfect.
It's true. All right, so folks, let's head back into game right now. Thank you so much for your patience. And if you're watching on YouTube and have been judging me because you've seen the timestamp after. So I said that the timestamp comes first, and then I say how long it's going to take, so you know I'm lying to you. I'm sorry. The only problem with running Star Wars is that you can't use the music. I just got to double check one thing real quick. Wynn is the only one that has her determination at this point. So.
Oh, thank you, Amberthist. On your way.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, drive safe, okay? Oh, I have the Doctor Who role-playing game. Let me know.
That's true.
I have to delete all my doctors because I had the 16th Doctor as Idris Elba, and I had the 15th Doctor as Ron Weasley.
Right.
Yeah.
That was great. All right, so without further ado, let's head back into Wild Beyond the Witchlight here on Dork Tales. And let's begin. You spend your time resting, recuperating. Each of you can take a full short rest here. And in doing so, we'll be able to regenerate any hit points you need, as well as your any spell slots if you have a quick recuperation. I don't think that any of your classes do, though. Sassy, however, while you were doing that wait, you're going to be able to fiddle and attune with this staff. You now have access to her staff, the Eldritch Staff. A very rare weapon. It is a 1d6 bludgeoning, versatile 1d8 weapon. And just so everybody knows what it can do, it is a magic quarterstaff that gives you a +1 on attack and damage rolls. It has 10 charges, regains 1d6 plus 4 daily at dawn. When you lose its last charge, you roll a d20. On a 1, the staff dies. And what you can use this for is when you whack someone in the head with it, you can spend up to 3 of its charges per hit to deal 1d8 lightning damage, which is how she almost took you out in that one hit.
Yup.
Also, as a reaction, when struck, you may activate. You may spend 3 of the staff's charges to turn invisible and teleport to any location within 60 feet that you can see. You remain invisible until the start of your next turn, or until you attack, cast a spell, or deal damage. That is a powerful staff.
Yep.
All right. Does anybody else have anything they need to know from recuperating from your rest?
Nope.
Nope.
Except I should have spent grip points.
Yeah.
I was waiting to use them on her, but that's fine.
Just
34
spend them all.
hit points.
Well, I already did, and then I regained them.
Fair.
Oh well.
Actually, I might use another hit dice because 34 is not much.
Okay. I think it's really funny, just the write-up on Skylla real quick, is that she's not an effective melee combatant. She's more dangerous where she can use magic at a safe distance. She has no offensive spells.
Huh.
Smack.
Yeah, right? So it's like
I don't know.
Well, I mean...
She'd be better in melee, because smack.
Yeah, because you can expend charges. Anyway, you spend time resting, healing up. Anybody who wants to, go ahead and use your hit dice to heal. It'd be a good time to do it.
Oh, is this it? Sorry, are we doing a short rest or long?
It's going to be a short rest for sure.
Okay.
Are you wanting to do a long rest?
Sassy would love to push for a long rest because she's out of everything.
All right.
So Sassy's going to push for that. With
So where are you going to hole up for the night? In the library? Are you going to find a different place?
The library. Well, there's like
The library's pretty central, right?
It is pretty central. There are some side rooms that you could use, as well as the performers' bedrooms.
I was gonna say we could probably go into the performers' bedrooms.
Yeah.
After a brief chat, they will be happy to allow you to use their beds.
Okay.
And a quick casting of prestidigitation basically cleans them for you. It's like Febreze.
Nice.
Should we have some kind of watch stood so that we can all rest in case the head comes back?
I would be happy to watch for you, Amador says.
Sure. Oh, Amador, do you need another rapier? I believe yours got broken. I'm not sure if you
Yes.
fixed it, though. Here, I'll give you one of mine. She'll unhook it from her belt.
My friends, are you certain?
Of course. I hardly use it. I have 2 of them as well.
I accept with honor. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
He will sheath it. It is, the weight is superb. Elven design?
Oh, I'm glad. Yes, it is.
Ah, the basket hilt reminds me of an old friend. From a new friend. Thank you.
Good. You're very welcome.
You hole up inside of the actors' quarters, which is quite comfortable. There are 5 beds easily available there. And as well as a table, chairs. Each of the bedrooms is blocked by those soundless curtains. So you can actually get a good night's sleep. If you would like to do so, then go ahead and you will regenerate all hit points, all spells. Go ahead and do that. I'm assuming that Skylla is tied up kind of in the mirror room with the curtain open.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Where people can watch her.
She's going to be watched. I'm
Yeah.
going to say that for sure. The
Now,
bugbears.
if we have the like curtains like partially open, would that?
It only blocks sound completely if the curtains are closed.
Okay. I think for just concern-wise, Sassy will probably keep hers open, but still just like she probably face plants the second she gets into bed. She's just like, sleeping tiefling.
All right. The place is
Liz-
bustling with noise. The goblins and actors are going around finishing up the mural work, sticking in pairs of 3. Well, in sets of 3, I suppose. Just in case. Luthien, what were you saying?
Oh, no, I was just going to say, as opposed to Luthien, who's going to gracefully kind of climb onto the bed and then just begin trancing.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So Luthien, you'll be the first to awaken from your trance.
Yeah.
Having a bit of time. You'll find that on the ground next to you, like snoring softly, is Squirt the oil can,
Aw.
who's kind of crawled into the lower bunk that you're on.
Oh, okay, so still on a bed, though.
Yeah, he's still. I'll say he's on
Okay,
the bed.
perfect.
I think.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
these are bunks. Let me
Otherwise, she'd pick him up and trade places. Try not to wake him.
Oh no, they're not bunks. They're just makeshift beds. So he'll just be kind of like sleeping at the foot of the bed.
Okay, she'll try to carefully pick him up, and then like place him in the bed.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants to be tucked in.
Yeah, and
She'll like make a little nest around it,
You should have some oil, man.
around him.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then she'll sneak out to where Amador was watching with her lantern.
Sounds good. As you step out, Amador is sitting at the table outside. Plumes of smoke are rising into the sky, and you can see that Elkhorn is sitting nearby, smoking on an old curved dwarvish pipe. You're awake.
I am. I don't sleep for as long as the others. Here, why don't you two get some sleep?
You should. You've been awake quite a while. Amador kind of tries to push Elkhorn. It's fine. I'm more than happy to stay awake. You probably should. You've got a queen to protect. Besides, the older I get, the less I sleep. You say so. and Amador and Paulinella will slip inside and take the bed. You'll hear that squirt go
Oh.
as he is wont to do.
Oh.
All right.
Right. I'm gonna rest the lantern just like on the table, just so that I can have it in my line of view, just in case it starts to glow again.
How are you doing, lass?
Better. Managing. I'm ready to leave Yon, to be honest.
Well, we've done what we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
We've restored Early Shadow. We've defeated the hag, at least temporarily.
Yeah. We'll see.
I don't feel good about leaving, knowing that she'll recuperate.
Mm-hmm.
But we've also done enough damage to the orrery and to the stage that if we get all of the cords out, I think it's unlikely that she'll come back.
Yeah, that makes sense. And if she does come back and they do try to overthrow her, at least we may be kind of helping with the eclipses in the rooms we've painted, so...
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen beyond this. Going to whatever palace they've been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what Skylla says. And I don't think you should trust a word she says, really. She's a backbiting jerk. I'd go with jerk.
It's a good word.
It is. So, if she knows anything about the League of Malevolence, then she might know about the rest of the members of Valor's Call. With them all of her already here, though, feel like the two of us together could stick around and keep an eye on the hag.
Yeah.
Just in case. With Amador, should probably be able to do some damage.
Absolutely.
But I don't want to leave you all alone.
Oh, we're all together. It's been a pleasure having you with us. But
That's kind
you
of
should do what you think is best.
I always try.
Yeah. Paths diverge and they converge or converge and then diverge. Alcorn, we do what's best at the time. It's not always sticking together, but sometimes it is. So I agree that I think you two could do some real damage with Amador and Paulinella if she does return.
I'm not afraid. Mind you. I've heard stories of the Walker Jebby thing that they've got there.
Oh, yes.
I'm not afraid of it.
No, I know.
You know, it's ironic. The older you get, the less afraid of death you become. But the more afraid you get of people thinking you're afraid of it.
Because you've had so much experience, clearly you're not afraid of anything, right?
I'm afraid of lots of things, but dying.
I know.
Dying. I've seen enough people die.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I've got faith.
Yeah.
I'll be beside Moradin yet. Can't work that forge all by himself, eh? What about you? When you kick it?
Yeah.
Going to dance in the trees or something? Whatever elves do?
With Amdir, yes. How did you guess?
With who? With Amador?
No, Amdir. Strange coincidence, but that was my late husband's name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It happens. But it's not an end, though, death. It is a beginning. It's not just another journey. And it takes us when it's time.
Well, if you go there, there are going to be a few of my friends. Strong heart.
Right.
Hopefully, you can trust him with your life. Good man.
All right.
Wriggle Run, who's what's the opposite of an airhead? Oh, he's a nerd. He's a nerd.
Oh, all right.
Very wise and powerful, but kind of when intellectual pursuits present themselves, he's a bit hyper-focused.
Okay.
If you find him, though, he's quite powerful. Very, very good to help you. Then there's Mercion, who's she's a cleric, good leader. Should be
You
able
think
to.
they're there?
I mean, they're not with me,
Mm-hmm.
so
Where else could they be, I guess?
I guess what I need. I guess my question is, you're the oldest one here, aside from myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fight evil until I'm dead.
Oh, yeah.
Where is my fight gonna be the best? It's my question. And can I get the rest of you, everybody else, just make me a wisdom save. Or let's say, yeah, wisdom save.
12.
25.
25? Okay, of course.
At 20.
Not 20 and a monk. All right, and what'd you get, Robin?
6.
6? Okay. So it's been about four or 5 hours at this point. And some time passes when you'll wake first and do your morning meditations and stretches and see that Luthien and Elkhorn are just kind of hanging out, like keeping an eye on Skylla. He's pulled out a pack of dominoes and is like playing with you, like the actual dominoes game, not like lining them up.
Oh, I have no idea how to play dominoes. I can't remember
It's like
anymore.
point matching. You have to like try to like, if you have a 2, you have to put it next to a 2, and like you build off of that in a grid.
Okay.
It's been years since I've played, but that's what I remember.
Yeah.
But basically just killing time.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? You're the first to awaken. Isaac will wake in just a few minutes.
Wynn will stretch in very bendy ways. And then start kind of rooting through her bag and seeing if she can find anything to eat.
Yeah, you'll find some rations for sure.
She does not want to be hangry.
And actually, luckily, you'll find as well that you have a little jar of honey that you didn't realize you'd had. You thought you lost it, but it actually was just tucked under something. Lucky.
Yum.
And
Wynn's just gonna start eating it.
For the life of me, I have no idea how you managed to stay that flexible and that trim if you're eating nothing but fructose.
She's burning it off, though. Didn't you see her whizzing around?
I don't think it actually matters with sugar. Goes right to your thighs. See? And he'll jiggle his thighs a little bit. They're pretty firm, but that inside bit's a little flabby.
Wynn will flex her thighs a little bit.
Oh, no. Now you're just bragging.
Well, I mean, maybe a little bit, but I got him, don't I?
You do got thighs. Through the barely cracked cracked curtain above, you'll hear kind of a rather bestial yawn. And Isaac will be able to come out. But I'm assuming his morning yawn is probably something
It's something very. He does one of those like cat stretch things, but like
Wayne will
from
hold the jar
standing.
of honey in front of Isaac's face. I found honey.
It on the ground. Where did
No,
you?
in my bag.
That's acceptable. Okay.
And
I mean,
Isaac will.
it's in a jar.
Do you have a spoon or something?
I mean, you got fingers, don't you?
Mine are very furry. Have you gotten? Well,
Well, we
no,
can just
you've
drizzle
probably
on
got
you.
honey in your hair. Please don't drizzle honey on
She
me.
doesn't. She has like. Yeah.
Wayne will threaten.
No.
All right. Do you want a piece of flatbread with it?
That would be lovely, thank you.
All
A
right.
vessel for honey is very important.
So, my thoughts of things that we should do. We've searched most of this place. You saw her bedroom upstairs. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Sarcyra! Someone wake her. Did you leave
Oh,
the
God.
curtain open, Sassy?
Yes, Sassy left the curtain open.
Sarcyra!
No.
It's not my turn.
4 minutes.
Can you hear what's going on?
No, if I say no, are you gonna come in here?
No.
Okay.
I'll send the corrids.
Oh no, I'm up. Sassy's gonna roll out of bed. She's gonna come out with like her like shirt misbuttoned and her hair is just like a matted mess, like pressed to one side from her. She is like serious bedhead. She looks like she needs to sleep for like
A
4
bedhorn?
more hours. Bedhorn, yeah.
Do you have prestidigitation?
No, I don't have it, but
Do any of you?
No, but I have a comb and a mirror.
Not what I meant.
Isaac's like brushing his. Oh, I'm gonna use my mustache wax.
Oh, yes, that is going to be your last charge of it, actually, if I'm not mistaken. So, one moment while I pull out that book.
Oh, I have one more. I have a couple charges left on my wand of prestidigitation. Sassy's just gonna go poof with the wand and tap
Okay.
herself better.
All right.
I really need to get myself one of those.
I wanted the carnival with the tickets. It was great.
Okay. Yep, so this is going to be your last use of it. Roll me a d20.
What do I roll again? D20.
Yep.
7.
Oh, not a nat 20.
Not 18. No, it's a 7.
So,
What's a nat
Unless
20?
you want to give me a
the
nat
20, your mustache suddenly springs to life vibrantly and detaches from your face, becoming a sentient NPC, Tyrios
No.
Follicus, the
No.
mustache wizard.
Wow.
Tyrion
What?
has the same stats as a mage found in the monster manual and dies after 24 hours.
What?
Oh my god.
That is some Dungeons and Daddies trauma flashbacks. I don't
Yes.
want it.
Yes, it is.
Is that the character from that?
There is a character that is a sentient mustache, and it's
Mustache, yep.
awful.
Okay. So in this case, your mustache is actually going to start being like tinged with like wisps of mist.
Ooh.
And it's going to just kind of like move slightly animatedly, kind of like it's blowing in a breeze that only you can feel. You have the ability to Misty Step 3 times today.
Oh, very
Is this
cool.
visible
Very
to
cool.
everyone?
Yeah, yeah, it will be moving slightly, but you cannot see, like, your hair is not blowing, but the mustache is. And for anybody who's wondering, that was from the Menagerie of Magic, which is a book I kickstarted from Greedy Mimic Games. Good book.
He'll touch it up a little bit, make sure it's all good.
Actually, I was thinking that if you've got prestidigitation, I have something else here that I've been transporting with me. I've got bacon. I've got bacon, and he's going to unload his pack. I've got bacon. I've got toast. I've got... Hold on. Let me see.
Do you mean pre-toast?
Well, I mean, I've got toast and I've got bread. I've got I've got eggs. I've got a lemon. And I've got a head of lettuce. So if we find some tomatoes, I can make breakfast BLTs.
Sounds very
Why?
nice.
Why? Where have you been keeping this? You were in a hole when we found you.
I was in a kitchen hole.
He went in the kitchen hole. It's true.
What? What's the problem?
Wayne's just looking at him very confused
I'm
and
honestly,
blinking a lot.
I'm honestly surprised the eggs survived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very skilled of you.
I think it's just luck. They were in a carton.
Oh, well, sure.
There
Yeah,
is a
let's go search
stove.
first. There's
I
a
mean,
broken stove. I have fireballs,
there ought to
so
be a
I can get it
kitchen.
nice and hot.
All right. I think that in the meanwhile, leave Skylla to wake up on her own. Let her sleep this hangover off. Then we interrogate her. In the meanwhile, I'll cook you breakfast. Do a quick...
I was gonna say that the smell of cooking bacon has often gotten answers out of me better than any torture. So,
Well, we won't be doing any of that.
no.
I thought it was really good of you. She attacked you, gave you the wallop on your head, and you still saved her life.
I mean, she has... You said she's part of this League of Malevolence, but I, don't know what she's done, so I figured...
Mostly caused trouble, done evil. I still don't think that people deserve to die.
Not unless they absolutely deserve it, and without hearing why, I wasn't gonna let her die. I think the best form of justice she could serve was actually, atoning for her sins if necessary, but I'm not gonna just go kill her because she's there.
You'll hear from the next room the sound of Skylla mumbling against her gag. Oh, never mind. Look, she's awake.
I'll go get her.
The sound of a
I'll
chair dragging on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. Thunk.
He'll untie the wrap just around her mouth.
Well, good morning, darling. How did you sleep?
Keep that up, and this is going back.
Oh, well, I slept great. How about you?
I don't normally sleep while sitting up, but being
Oh, I
tied
do all the time. It's real comfy.
up always relaxes me.
Oh, well, I mean, that's good. So you slept well then, huh?
Well enough, a little kink in the neck, but I'm covered in
Oh,
them.
well, good.
What can I do for you?
Well, I mean, why are you hanging out here?
I was just waiting for my friend. Elkhorn, good to see you. Get it? Not here to see you. Where's Valor's call? I don't have the foggiest idea what you're talking about. Anybody make me an insight check if they'd like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Insight. 16 only.
What's her deception?
7.
Okay.
I'm not the most insightful.
Sassy, what'd you get?
16.
16?
Sorry.
And all right, and I heard 18 from Isaac?
14, sorry.
14. Isaac, you're not sure if she knows, but the rest of you, except for Wed, Luthien and Sassy are going to know that, you don't buy it.
Mm.
Sassy's gonna go over and grab just a strip of bacon and start casting firebolt under it and start getting that greasy smell of bacon and waft it towards
What are you
her.
gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna hold the hot skillet up to my face and burn me?
Dude,
No,
let's
I would.
not.
You gonna stuff the
Tasty-
greasy hot bacon down my...
No, I'm just gonna eat bacon. If you're hungry and want some food, we could probably share if you're gonna be,
Sassy. Can I have some bacon?
Yes, you can have some bacon, Wynn.
Wayne will take some and eat right in front of her in the chair. And then eat some, dip it in honey and eat some more.
Oh, could you put some honey on the bacon here for me, Wynn?
Can I have some honey?
sure.
Can I have some honey, please?
And then she's gonna candy the bacon.
Oh. Well, I mean,
My hands are
think
tied.
I only share with friends who are nice to us.
I don't know if I should be your friend if you're not going to be nice to me.
Well, but if you're not already my friend, then I don't need to be nice to you. Because you're not a friend yet.
What stranger's just a friend you haven't made yet? She bats her eyes at you. One sec. I'm going to make a persuasion check at you. With
I
disadvantage.
can't be charmed either.
Damn, she rolled really bad too, so.
Can I make a persuasion check right back?
Yes, you can.
Yes! 18! Wynn
you
looks
gonna-
at her very earnestly.
Are you going to kill me?
Well,
no-
why will we kill you?
Because I'm your enemy. God, and I tried to kill you.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
see,
not
we've
very
only done that
well.
once so far. Like, the other hag really didn't like us either.
Well, with me, she's tried to do it a few times, but we've had a longer history.
That's fair. I mean, we only just met her.
But it's a few times, so she's not. Obviously, you've gotten away, so she's.
I
obviously
tend to
not
try
a
and go around
super-
not killing things. I can if I want to, but I try not to.
Okay,
Besides,
she's clearly not
honestly,
very good
in
at
the
it.
end,
fine. Let me
that is
go.
not a big deal.
Let me go.
He's a lovely fellow. If she looks, she might notice the symbol of the orphan on Wynn.
She has no idea what that means. Are you... Let me guess. You're a follower of Orcus, just like Zargash. She's not like Zargash.
Oh, that's right. You're from somewhere else and haven't heard of him.
Fine.
It's all right. He knows about you.
Let me go. Give me some bacon and my staff, and I will tell you anything that you need to know.
How about you rearrange those things, and then we'll give you everything. We're not letting you go, and then you're telling us. That's not gonna work like that.
Fine.
I mean, you just escaped then.
Yeah.
Her stomach makes this awful noise.
I'll share the honey with you.
It's too bad.
I haven't eaten in over a day. Please, have a little pity. I was slimming myself down for a dress
day.
fitting.
Ooh, a whole day for vain reasons. Even I'm not that bad.
I sincerely doubt that, but all right, Mr. Mustache.
Well, I mean, we did have pity on you. We didn't kill you. We healed you and tied you up.
Fine. Where's Endolin?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
She went poof.
Wait, you killed Endolin?
I don't know. I shot her, and then she like exploded into mist. I'm not
did
quite
that.
Kill
sure.
her in front
She's
of an
dead
eclipse.
though.
Oh.
She's
It's still
not
kind of
dead.
glowing faintly.
What was the other one we killed?
Scabatha.
Ah, yeah.
She's dead.
Babylona's still alive.
Fine.
Babylon's still alive.
And very mad at us.
Yeah.
She will likely be very mad at you. She's one of the daughters of Baba Yaga. She's going to be very mad at you. Well, fine then. You want to know about the League of Malevolence and other things like that? I'm happy to tell you. I'm surprised that Elcorden didn't. Well, so the League of Malevolence is controlled by a mage named Kellic. Kellic wants nothing more than to steal the Staff of Power possessed by that bumbling wizard Wrigglerun. He's not actually that bumbling. He's more of a hyperfixating nerd. Anyway, Kellic dragged us all to Prismere to blackmail Zybilna into taking Rigorun's staff. I don't know what leverage the Kellic has over Zybilna, but he sure seemed to think it was powerful. So, we were supposed to be interacting with the Hourglass Coven. I was acting as an ambassador since I'm on good terms with their mother.
You know Baba Yaga.
My power stems from Baba Yaga. Praise her in all her glory. But, well, I kind of did an oopsie. I like had this big plan to blackmail Zybilna, right? Like I said. And I kind of told the Hourglass Coven what he was planning. So when he arrived there, the Hourglass Coven just used them as a diversion. And then rebelled against her. And while the League of Malevolence was trying to do things, trying to do their little plan, the hag sprung and froze the entire palace. Now the League of Malevolence works for them, which means that I have an upgrade. And that's all that that's all that I can share unless you let me go.
How do they reverse the freeze?
That I don't know.
Insight check.
Not one.
4.
16.
16?
Mhm.
She is not 100% sure, but she's definitely keeping things from you. She has more that she can say.
Okay. Sassy's going to, like,
It's above my pay grade.
fry her up like an egg and bacon and just, like, hold it out for her to, like, bite.
She's gonna try to bite it.
Yeah, Sassy's gonna feed her since her hands are tied.
Needs to be a little more raw next time.
I'm sorry, I don't have a full... whatever the equivalent of Michelin is in Elos, Star Kitchen. Now, I'm pretty sure Gordon Ramsay is canon in Elos, so Michelin Star Kitchen.
Yeah, he is Warlock
every
Pax.
multiverse.
Yeah.
You can have Pact of Ramsay.
Oh,
Pact of the Chef.
I want that.
Yeah, but you know what? You can't. I can't make homebrew for it because it's raw.
My goodness.
That's the worst joke of the night. Good night, everybody.
It's very
Good
bad.
night.
Unless you give me my staff back, that's all I can tell you.
Isaac's has been kind of pacing around behind and around her, and he's gonna like lean down in front of her and kind of put his hands on either side of the chair and get like right in her face and be like,
I think you're gonna tell us now.
Give it to me.
well, that's a 12.
You want to use your inspiration?
I'm gonna use. Do I have my? I thought I spent my inspiration.
Not this episode.
Oh, I get one every episode? Sure. That sounds great.
Forgot about inspiration.
Well,
not
honestly, my persuasion
What do
my
you got?
persuasion's plus 12. Plus 10, sorry. So that'll be 22.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? I'll use my inspiration anyway.
Okay, might as well.
That's a 17, 27.
I like you. Little furry, but I like you.
Most people come around.
her lip quavers a bit that says that, well, if she likes you, it's not a sexy quaver, it's more of a, you might eat my face quaver. She's crazy, but she's not that crazy. Fine. Zybilna isn't Zybilna. Zybilna is Zybilna. Zybilna is an alias used by a powerful archmage. There is no real Zybilna. Her real name is Igwilv. She's from a world called Orth. Oerth? Oerth? I think it's Oerth. She's the adopted daughter of Baba Yaga. Who, well, like the rest of the hags there are, well, unlike her sisters, she's not a real hag. Not a real daughter of the mother of witches. Inferior. What I do know is that they used Igwilv's cauldron, this powerful artifact crafted with the help of Baba Yaga, to trap Igwilv in time. I know it can be destroyed. By a flame-tongued sword. The type that Warduke has. Just like Warduke has Elky Welky.
Convenient. Where's he?
Working for the Hourglass Coven at the Palace of Heart's Desire. He's Kelleck's bodyguard. That's right. I'm not senile yet.
Why would Baba Yaga help trap her own adopted daughter?
No, you're misunderstanding. The cauldron was Igwilv's already. The hags just stole it.
Well, if you're close in with their mother, how does she feel about this?
To the strongest.
Hmm.
I'm here to assist. And since it seems like you've killed Endlin, I can't assist anymore. Seem fair?
Seems fair.
You're not going to give me my staff back, are you? I see the way you're caressing it.
Like it. Yes, Sassy's kind of like in the corner, like holding it with like a slightly protective look on it.
Fine. I'll show you something special if you let me go. There's enough of you. I haven't had time to rest. Not well, anyway.
Isaac will look to Elkhorn.
I think. Fine, but keep her bound. Keep her hands bound so she can't cast magic.
Isaac will undo all the other ropes, bring her hands around at the front, and tie him.
Good. Thank you. You're not keeping her. Are you keeping her on a leash, or are you just keeping her hands bound? Pretty sure you're gonna.
We're gonna let her go, right?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay. Yeah, I won't. Yeah, it'll just be a short piece of rope.
All right. Well, please follow me. She walks you down the hallway, if you allow, and she takes you up to the top floor, to where Endlin met her demise. There's still a dark stain on the floor with little motes of energy that are floating around in the air, more like motes of dust. Luthien, your lantern isn't lit, but it does kind of flicker a little bit as you get near the stain, as if it's detecting trace elements of the hag. You killed her here.
Yep.
She'll be back when the clock strikes the moment that you killed her. Probably. But knowing her, she'll probably plane shift the second she reappears and escape. Or fly off to visit one of her sisters. She's not. And I think, and she'll gesture at the wall. Now, mind you, you're in the room that is the bedroom that's covered with all of those masks that Sassy spent like 10 minutes fireballing. So it is a wreck of these like dolls and puppets along the walls. These marionettes, sorry, they were marionettes, not that. And on the inside, there is a wicker basket on one side of the room, on the internal alcove, and then a chest on the other one, and as well as a dresser. She'll come back then, but I doubt that anyone in Yon has to worry about it. Or you could stick around and assassinate her, if you've got the gumption for it.
I don't think it's a question of gumption. I think it's a question of timing. We need to save our friend. And Frismere.
Well, then I guess you'll have to trust in her cowardice.
We also have a theater full of eclipses and quite a bunch of capable allies and friends here.
Oh, she's going to be right pissed when she sees this. Gestures down at the floor where an eclipse has been painted on it. In a giant one.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Did you get any of the items in here? And she'll walk up to the dresser and open it, revealing that you had rifled through all of the drawers. Oh, she'll be absolutely pissed. Did she, you caught her in here? Was she running? I would have thought she'd gone to her copter.
Copter?
Yes, her ornithopter of flying. It's that bird-shaped thing in the balcony.
Well, see, we had a dragon.
Oh yeah, I was a dragon. So just,
Well, that's, a choice.
it
It
was
seemed to work.
active choice.
Is her ornithopter the only way she gets to her sisters?
It's the easy way.
What's
It's
the hard way?
probably walking or teleporting, but she's not very good at it. She would
What
use
are
that
you
to
gonna
fly.
do?
Me? Pardon me for 1 second. She leans down into the dresser. You see there's like a big mirror at the back. She's gonna adjust her hair. You know, the frustrating part about this is I spent so long here as Charmaine trying to work on my play. And now it's downstairs. Probably destroyed or burned. And to be honest, it was starting to be pretty good. Lamentations of a Warlock. Wow. I guess you can always get what you want. What did you say your name was, Purple Girl?
I didn't.
They call you Sassy?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Sassy. I'll remember it. I'm going to get my staff back. Bandersnatch. And she says that and dives into the mirror. There is a moment of swirling noise, and you are going to hear echoing into the room from the other side. And as you are glancing, each of you are going to see on the other side of the mirror the swirling house of mirrors from the Witchlight Carnival.
Oh.
Isaac somewhat instinctively takes a few steps forward, but stops himself.
How big is this mirror? Like person size?
It is
I'm
a
guessing?
person-sized mirror, so it is the size of.
It could be magical where it like turns
I'm
you and
sorry.
sucks
There's-
you in.
No, there's a line in Dimension 20 that's how big is this thing's asshole? Goblin sized.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Wow.
So the glass-doored wardrobe. So the glass-door wardrobe.
Oh, it's a wardrobe. Okay.
It is a
so yeah,
wardrobe.
it'd be pretty
Hanging on the back interior wall is a oval mirror in a wooden frame. It is a full framed mirror, like so say like a 3 or 4 foot tall one, like a dressing mirror.
Darn, I really wish we had the bag of holding. Because I could cast Reduce on it. We throw it in the bag of holding.
You can still cast reduce on it.
Yeah, but it only lasts for a minute.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
We should try and send some of them back. Some of the people here. Let this hag go back to her sister and cower, and let them show themselves to their mother as failures.
No, but I'm thinking this is going to be maybe a great way to get us to get back. If there's no way in the Palace of Heart's Desire, which I doubt. There isn't a way to get back, but this is a good backup.
That's true.
And after that time, the portal will close.
Wynn's gonna try saying the word.
What do you
See
say?
if it reopens. The Bandersnatch. It works.
Yep, it opens right away.
We should get Hurley at least.
We should.
Yes.
As you're looking in the room, don't forget as well that there is a chest and a basket near the front door that you hadn't had a chance to investigate before.
I'll look in the basket.
In the basket. So it's a wicker basket full of cat toys, actually, of course. 3 tiny stuffed birds from that look like they are real-life stuffed birds, mind you. Probably from Bavlorna. Tiny clockwork birds from what looks like some type of tinkerer. They're strewn around the basket, and you can wind up those birds, and they'll work as birds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you want to, you can take 3
pocket?
tiny clockwork birds. They walk counterclockwise in a 5-foot diameter circle.
That's
What a
handy.
bitch!
She made stuff to get her sisters.
Well, Scabatha made
Yeah.
things to get Bavlorna. Yeah.
Yes. That is
So they walk
great.
they would do 1 circle every 10 seconds. After 30 seconds, they stop chirping and moving until Matt wound again.
Yep, that's hilarious.
And there is also a that treasure chest nearby, which if anybody wants to search that, you're welcome to.
Go ahead.
Okay.
mean-
Did anybody have that key that was found?
Yeah.
Sassy
Sarcyra
had a
did.
key from
Yep.
the iron. That was just like a random iron key.
Underneath
Inside.
the pillow.
Yep.
Yes.
So you'll be able to pop that, and you will find that there are a few things inside of here. Inside of the drawer or the chest, as you there's a black sack on top of everything containing 4 gold bed knob posts. That's a deep cut. Good job.
That's a sick cut. That's one of my favorite movies.
It's a great movie.
I love bed knobs and broomsticks.
Beneath that are 8 bottles of exquisite elven wine.
Ew.
And one bottle of Purple Dragon Crush number 6, I'll say, from Chris Estrad. And then are you grabbing these bottles of wine?
Yes.
Beneath them is a shriveled hand.
Ew.
It's the hand of an elf with long fingernails, a bright ring on its finger, its ring finger, clutching several rolled up sheets of blank parchment, along with a title page that reads, The Agonies of Aligarthus, a 3-act tragedy by Endlin Moongrave, in spidery elvish script. There's nothing written on the other pages, but she has her title.
In a hand?
Yep. A disembodied hand holding that with a wide marquee cut ring on it.
Anyone want a ring?
Is the ring like a signet ring, or is it just a ring?
It is a very pretty ring.
Well, I mean, is it cursed? It's on a withered hand.
I would say that it's disrespectful, but I think that the disrespect's already been done.
Oh, pardon me. It is a band with a square. It's a black band with a square purplish stone that kind of like glitters like starlight, and
Can
several.
I roll a history check?
Nay, but
No.
you may roll an Arcana check potentially.
Hmm.
Alternatively, anybody can use detect magic if they have it. Nobody takes detect magic anymore.
No.
I don't think it's available. Maybe available as a sorcerer, but
11 Arcana, so no.
You're not sure what this
ooh,
is.
I also got an 11 Arcana.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Rattray.
use my inspiration for the session.
Honestly, detect magic in 5e is amazing
I
because
rolled
you
a
never
two.
have to waste a spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
I got a
ca-
12.
Well, I mean, somebody can just like, it's a short rest to attune to an item. If it's cursed, it's cursed. But
You said it's all starry, right? Sorry,
Yep.
I cut off your description.
yep, it's all starry. So it's got like, it's a black band with a square kind of like sparkly purple stone that kind of looks like the night sky.
Does it give me what was his name? Mazaketh vibes?
Masochist.
Mazakoth.
When
The
did
guy
you-
that gave me
Oh,
I got
the
put in the chair
throne.
in the throne, and I got
A little bit. Gives you a little bit Masochist vibes, yeah.
I'm gonna
Do you guys mind? This
Not at
kind of
all.
feels like Mazakoth.
And not just
All
because I
yours.
believe his name was on that script.
Oh, it was.
No.
Ugh, that's what I thought was
That was clever
Um,
of you. Good. I totally forgot about that.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I forgot until I was looking at my skills, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Why do I have? Why am I proficient in history?" And I note where I get all my proficiencies from, and I wrote Mazakoth next to it.
Ah!
Fantastic.
yeah, I was
Uh,
like, where did we hear that name before? Oh, that's
yeah.
good.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll stick it on a ring finger.
Okay. Cool. It is kind of cold to the touch, but warms up slowly. Do you take a few minutes to attune?
Sure. While everyone's finishing looking around. and-
Okay. Sent it to
Still
you in
wine.
chat.
Okay. In Facebook or in
Facebook.
Okay.
And her face in 3, 2.
Ooh.
One by
Oh,
one.
why didn't we find this before?
Yeah.
It's super good. So
That
that
will
that is a
shit.
ring of shooting stars.
Ooh.
Can cast fairy
So
fire,
pretty.
can cast ball lightning.
Yep, and it is not attuned by a person. It is anybody can wear it.
Stars. Oh my god, amazing.
Nice.
Yep, and it gives you lightning damage. It's unlimited power, really.
Unlimited power.
One by
Amazing.
one, you all gather up the performers. You gather up the members of your party, of your extended coterie, and those who, like Hurley, wish to return home into Endelin's bedroom. One by one, the sound of the carnival will usher them back across. The performers saying that, well, it's not home, but it's something. And it travels, right?
Believe
Yeah.
so. There
It
is.
does.
There's also some mushroom circles in thither that might take you where you want to go.
I'm not going back to thither.
Fair.
One by one, each of them, and even the goblins, including the little goblin girl and her parents, will head across. Better to work for the carnival and visit and maybe settle down at one of the stops than to stay in this place.
And we did get stage fright, right?
You got stage fright as well, yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
We
Just
went
wanted
and
to make
released
sure.
him from the basement.
Make sure.
What was my blink dog friend's name?
Your blink dog,
Ooh.
wasn't
like
it Jed?
Billy or Jed? That sounds right. Yeah. I'll say to the little girl,
Make sure you can
Finn.
find Jed.
Finn. That's the one.
Make sure you find Finn. He's a blink dog. He's a little
Okay.
older, but he's great to play with.
I will.
One by one, the performers leave. Stage fright looks a bit nervous as he walks through. And before he goes through, we'll kind of like rush over and give, let's see, give Isaac a hug around the knees.
Aw.
He'll kind of pat him on the back.
And then it will run through
You got this stage fright.
until it's only the ones who are there are Elkhorn, Paulinella, Amador, Gleam, Glister, and Hurley. Hurley will look at the four of you.
Thanks. I couldn't have gotten out of here by myself. I think I learned a lot about myself.
Isaac will hold out a paw for a big shake.
I think that I'll put in a good word for you back there, Isaac. See if we can get you a raise.
Much appreciated. Maybe I'll get to be your boss.
No chance. Thanks.
You take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah. And good luck.
He'll turn and head through. Amador turns. We should not be leaving. And besides, I have promised that I will take you to the Palace of Heart's Desire. Squirt?
I'm still coming, man.
All right.
Paulinella will not leave my side. So,
I think it's curtains for the theater.
Mm. And Elkhorn, what did you decide?
If we've abandoned any thoughts of
holding down the fort here and waiting until she comes back and giving her the old stab. I'm old. And I'm slow. But if you'll have me still, I've got probably one more adventure or two, 3 left in me.
Of course.
Slow old dwarf is better than no dwarf at all.
Your axe
You're not
still
even-
looks sharp.
It's a
You're not even
sword,
that
but
old.
I can see
Your
why.
sword still looks sharp.
This is what sorcerer is. This is why you need someone like me to tell the difference between an axe and a sword.
You
No,
know,
it's
it's
just a
absolutely
pointy
correct.
thing. You swing around.
An axe isn't really pointy. It's more sharp. But you know what? You're lucky that you're magical.
Yeah.
Well, and behind him, the gate will. Shall we go?
Let's.
How are we getting there?
Well, there's the storm balloon. There's also this copter. Wonder if that fits all of us, but
Isaac gets a very mischievous grin.
Mm,
What was the grin about?
what
The
are you
copter.
thinking?
So the
Oh.
copter is only big. It's basically a motorcycle built like a bird.
Oh, so
You
it
can
wouldn't
you can
fit all
totally
of
steal
us.
it if you want, though.
You could like follow us with it
Yeah.
as Amador directs us, I suppose.
Just do not get lost.
We'll throw a lasso around it and tie it. To
Oh yeah, there you go.
Good. Well, Shall we go?
Let's be on our way.
And with that,
Well, let's.
Oh, before we do,
Are we doing anything about the masks downstairs? I know most of the goblins have left, but we were gonna try to... Should we leave them for Sibylna to deal with? We don't have enough magic to deal with all of them right now, so
No.
I'll add it to the list.
and he'll pull out his list and.
after we save everyone, we can always come back.
Yarn.
It's not a problem.
No. Besides, this may be our way to get home, so we might have to come back
True.
here anyway.
I mean, you know that mirror's portable. We can just unhook it and carry it and hope it doesn't get broken.
I was gonna say, you're gonna carry them, though you carried eggs that remained unbroken.
I have very soft hands. All right. Besides,
You
if we-
carried the eggs in your hands the entire time.
and not in my hands the entire time. But if we're taking this, if we're taking the stormclad balloon, isn't there like a merchant shop in there?
I guess it would fit.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Couldn't you just reduce the cupboard and then we carry the cupboard in there, and then it's a cupboard, or the
That
wardrobe?
could work. I have a minute, and that's a fairly high level spell.
All right,
so
ready?
it's
Just have
pretty-
Gwen do it. She's quick.
Ready, Go.
What?
And
We're
with
gonna
that,
time you win.
you all are you taking it with you?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
You can totally move that dresser and take that, and you can take the orthocopter. I will provide it to you. And with that,
Like we deal with Win of being like, okay, Win has no idea what's going on. Okay, Win, ready, Win, are you ready? Ready, go.
with
Go
that,
away, Isaac.
Just to the balloon. Okay, ready? Grab the thing and go.
Where's the balloon?
Come on.
Yeah.
and with that, in the sky of Yon, you board the stormclad balloon, taking it for your own. Amador guides you, and Isaac, let me just double check that you can steal the orthocopter, because it's...
If I can't, it's totally fine.
I just need to know...
Password protected.
He puts his goggles on.
Let's see.
Yes.
Orthocopter flying, wondrous item, very rare, does not require attunement. When you use this contraption to fly, provided your weight does not exceed 300 pounds. It has a flying speed of 30, moves according to spoken directions. Yeah,
What?
so
I
you
don't
can.
know
You'll
these
probably
are
want to
three.
load this into the thing and then fly it later.
That's
Yeah. Isaac just gets left behind in the
Yeah.
dust.
Because
I'll get Sassy to reduce it again. So that I don't have to get
Okay, this trip better take like 8 hours.
long
'cause
rest?
I'm going to need another long rest. Use all my high level spell slots.
Well, at least Wayne can hang over the side now without anybody worrying.
oh, and in case I didn't say so, Gleam and Glister both gave you all a quick hug and then headed across because I forgot because there was like 1,000 NPCs,
Yes.
Yeah.
and we knew they were going to give a heartful goodbye.
Mhm.
As you board the Stormcloud balloon, you begin to lift up into the sky, the wind whipping at you, the storm cloud above you, drizzling rain down to anyone who dares to look out the window. And you head across the mountains of Yon, higher and higher, above the Motherhorn, above the mist, above the world. And in the distance, through the darkness of Yon, you begin to see the peaks of a fairy tale palace at the heart of Prismere. You're almost there. As you progress toward your destination, your destiny and your friends giving you strength. It's time to finish this quest. Welcome to level 8.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, so that is going to be the end of this episode, folks.
Yay.
Yay!
You
Leave it
did. You
on.
did it. Palace of Heart's Desire. It's gonna be great.
So question.
Answer.
With 8, should I give myself dexterity 20 so I can have AC of 21?
Yes, you should.
Or no, that's a
Or
good one.
another feat?
Oh, that's also a good.
I don't
one.
know what feat, but something.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm doing another
Nice,
feat.
nice. Also, thanks, Fantasy Grounds. Good to have you here.
Hello.
All right, so everybody, hit level 8. Roll your hit points.
All right. Okie doke.
Okie dokie, 1d6.
what is
Let's
my-
I got
go.
40 points.
Oh, I
This is
rolled
it.
a
This is our final level
Should I-
up.
Should I?
This is
should I
your
roll-
final
should I roll
level
the
up.
Fairy dice. Oh man.
Fantasy Ground says to go for level 21.
Ooh.
Remember, 1s and 2s are test rolls.
I rolled a 4 on my d6, so not
Nice.
too
I got
bad.
a 7. That's not too bad.
Well, that was a 1.
Oh.
Win estimate.
And that was a 1.
What's your hit? What's your hit dice?
Haha, Dork
Oh,
tails.
damn it. Oh, I wish I'd
sorry,
rolled a
sorry.
7. It would have put me at 69 hit points.
You rolled a 7.
Nice.
Did I roll a 7?
You rolled a 7. Happy
Oh, I
birthday.
I misread the 4 as a 7. Or misread the 7 as a 4. It's clearly a 7.
This is
Thank
definitely a
you.
7. You have 69 hit points. Nice.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
I have 90.
You have 90 hit points.
Nice.
Gross.
How many does Luthien have?
75.
75.
It's a good number.
It's a good
Yeah,
number.
I
It's
have
pretty good.
D10s.
I have 65.
Nice.
I'm
You-
squishy, baby.
When you roll
Not
a
bad.
D8 win?
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Yeah, they're
That's really good.
Well, yeah,
big.
considering I roll a D8 too.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, yes, you've got like a con of +4, don't you?
I have an 18.
Okay, that does
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, my
Um,
con's only +2.
It's the test
con's
rolls that
+2 as
really
well.
it's the 1 and the 2 rerolls that really make that happen.
Yeah.
Because it means that you've got like a 1 in 2 chance of rolling.
Well, I mean, I
like,
rolled a
almost
1 twice
max,
in a row there.
right? But that's the
Before
thing, right?
Getting the
Like,
8 on the third roll.
mechanically, like that boosts you up. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for tuning in to the beginning of the end of Wild Beyond the Witchlight. This is episode 23. I think we're probably gonna wrap this up. I think we can probably finish this around episode 26 or 27. So we've got 3 or 4 more episodes left. I'm excited to share them with you. How are all of you?
I took
Yeah.
I took the spell sniper feat, which
Oh,
allows
no.
you to also get a cantrip that requires an attack roll to it. So guess who gets to Eldritch Blast?
Oh, God damn it.
Nice.
It's because you got the Eldritch Staff, isn't it? That's why you're like,
Ha ha ha.
D10.
So folks, hey, thank you so much for showing up and for joining us tonight. We're going to be back tomorrow night with Call of the Netherdeep, which is another fantastic game, as well as Wednesday night we'll be back with the Shards of Nirn after our lengthy hiatus in that game. Join us for our 100th episode of the Shards of Nirn on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific. It'd be fantastic to have you. I also wanted to quickly thank everyone who supports us over at patreon.com/dorktales, because you guys honestly, like, you make the channel happen. This is a full plus time gig, and I couldn't do it without you. I really couldn't. And so much of what you do allows us to be encouraged in new projects and to keep the lights on in general. So thank you so much. In particular, I want to thank DM Michael Gray, who's our divine producer, as well as our demonic producers, Soul Omen and Precarious. And I would be amiss if I did not thank our princes of the Patreon, Taryn, Buddy, Trizelta, Cubby Gummy, Aeolus the Forever Cleric, and Amberthist. You're all amazing. Thank you so much. And double thanks to Amberthist, because I saw that they dropped like a ton of subs tonight. Makes a big
Yeah.
difference. Really does.
You
I'll
rock.
put that into helping Christa get over here for recordings for the podcast. So
Buy my bus tickets.
yeah.
So
I'll pick you up.
now, if Sassy gives me haste, I'll have 23 for my AC.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you did
Okay,
the
guys.
thing? Nice.
I did
do
decide
I
to
do
just
I
go with
get
that.
my do I put my dex to 18
Mhm.
or do I put my charisma to 20?
Or do you? What's your charisma at right now? 18.
18.
Or do you take a feat that gives you something stupid like Fey Touched, so you get Misty Step regularly?
Oh, again. Oh, right. I got to remember I have Misty Step for the
Yeah,
next
so
day.
times 3. So you
My
guys get some,
spells are gross. I have a 240-foot range on spells and I ignore
Oh my
cover,
God.
half cover.
Oh my god.
so gross. It's so gross.
So anyway, I started blast.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Always
Welcome.
blasting.
Folks, you are all amazing. I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thanks for listening on the podcast. If you like what we do here, give us a like, give us a follow, join on Patreon, and join the crew that gets all of the advanced episodes and all that stuff. And have a great night. It feels weird going into the final bit of this. I'm very excited.
Thanks for coming, Dice Legends.
Thanks for coming, Dice
We
Legends.
were talking you up earlier.
We were. Thanks to everybody. Love you very much. We'll talk to you later. Good night.